Hello everyone, my name is Katie and welcome to the Greenland Quilter channel. I hope everybody's been having an outstanding week and that you've been able to sit down in front of your sewing machine to do some sewing or doing some relaxation, whatever helps to make your day go by, in a uneventful and yummy way. I hope so on all of that. So here's what my plan is for tonight. We're going to continue on with the Greenland Quilter Spring 26 sew along, which means I will be finished sewing the rows together on the sew along so that you can see the overall size of where we sewed the rows together. We'll be doing that. And then I will be giving you a homework assignment, but it's going to be an estimate of what you need to do for the homework assignment because I need someone to help me with the math because my piano keys I think are going to be a problem. So I should know by the next time we get together how we're going to do the piano keys and the 4 cornerstones that are going to go around the outside edge of the quilt top. I do believe that we are going to end up putting a smaller border in between the piano keys and the quilt itself to kind of offset everything a little bit, but I'll know more once I figure out the math of what the exact actual plan is. So keep in mind that if you're doing the sew along with me, and we do decide upon a border, you're going to have to get into your stash and look for some yardage that will either blend into what you're doing or off, like stop one color and start another one. It's your game, your design as far as how you're doing your quilt top with your colors and everything. So I'll know more when I get the math done. That's the biggest obstacle I'm facing right now because I still don't have the math down and it's teasing me. So you know how that goes. Look who we have here tonight. We have Teresa Louise from Teresa Louise I Quilt Too.
Hello, everyone.
We got Mona from 2.0 from Rip It and Sew On.
Hi.
And we got little Miss Jess over here joining us too, and she is with So Blessed by Jess. So these are all channel creators. So y'all say hello to everybody one at a time. I don't care. Y'all can pick who goes first.
All right, I'll go.
Go.
Yeah. All right. So I'm Jess by So Blessed by Jess, and today actually I went and I was like, what am I going to work on? And I had like the biggest brain block, but I also have my rows to put together, Katie. So I was like, I'm gonna be working with that with you tonight.
Okay, great.
Yeah, if you hop over to my channel, you see tutorials of like how to make all these blocks and put them together and all that great stuff. So, and I just love teaching that. So you can find me on that channel and then also on my so-called lives on lives in the evening with Katie. So yeah.
Yeah.
Like that with William.
Yeah, we've been having a great time over the last month with all these lives we've been doing. It's been crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, who's next?
Hi, I'm Mona. I'm from Rip It and Sew On, and I'm a bag maker. But lately I've been quilting. So today I'm just going to cut out some strips and start working on some little squares and stuff. And yeah, and maybe perhaps get back to my quilt that I created with you.
All right. And then we have Teresa coming in at the end here. Go ahead, Teresa.
Hello, everyone. My name is Teresa Louise. I quilt too. That's the name of my channel. And so I quilt and a lot of other hobbies, which includes this collage art quilt, which is done with fabric. And that's what I'm going to be working on today. If that's okay.
Yeah, you do what you want to do.
Okay.
This is we're all working on something. Some of you might be doing the channel so long, some of you might be working on your own project. Do whatever makes you guys happy. Just saying.
Awesome. And thanks for having me here today. And hello, ladies. Good to hang out with you for a while.
You too, Teresa. Thank you,
man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so when last we sewed together, I had pinned 2 rows together, so I'm gonna go ahead and sew those 2 together. What I did notice when I'm sewing these rows together, and maybe Jess might have noticed too, is even though I offset these blocks, there is a couple sections where you do have a seam parallel to each other.
Yeah.
And so if you find you have a seam parallel, just line it up like it should be just on that spot. Don't worry about the rest of it.
Nope.
And just align that part. That's the only thing I think that I didn't realize was going to happen until it happened. So yeah. So just do that. Just be mindful of where you see that happen and sew it according to what we usually do when we're running seams parallel to each other. And let me say hi to everyone in the chat. I think I bit my tongue when I was asleep.
Oh, no.
Got an ouchie back here. Hi, Janet. Welcome, welcome. Well, it's good to see you. Hi, Nina. Hello, Sherry. Welcome, welcome. Sherry, if you want to come up, you're welcome to come. I don't remember if I thought I put you on the list, but I might not have. If you want to join us, let us know, okay? And I'll put you up. Then we've got Raven. Welcome, welcome. She says, wow, there's a party in here. Hi, Katie, Mona, Jess, and Teresa. And KK says hello to all the people on the panel and the chat. And hello, Denise. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've already got this all set up to sew these 2 rows together. It looks like this one needs, oh, see, I have 2 rows here. Okay, so let me pull this first 2 out. I think I did label these. I hope I did. And we're just going to sew them together and y'all sew what you're working on. And maybe about an hour and a half into the live, maybe we can get people to post their pictures over on the community tab of what they're working on. And Jess, whenever we get about halfway through, maybe we can have a look at yours too.
Yeah. I'm just starting to put my rows together. So
yeah,
yes, definitely.
So hopefully we'll get all these rows done so you guys can see the overall impact of them, how they'll look different from one another based on the colorways we used. And because mine came out of 2 different layer cakes, and I pulled all the horse and unicorns out of the kit because I couldn't bring myself to cut those horse and unicorns up. So I'm gonna take all those 10-inch squares and find me a yard. I have some yardage in a drawer in the craft room, and I'm gonna go through there and find a color that will match all of the squares. And I'm gonna cut 10-inch squares, and we're gonna sew them like that. And who knows, it may end up on the back of this quilt. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Andy says, watching in the background. Oh no. Y'all put Andy in your prayers. She has stomach flu. I'm so sorry.
Oh, sorry to hear about that. It's like she lost her voice the other week.
I know she's been having she has had her hands full with her health lately.
Yeah, we need to get you better.
Yes, we do.
We need to put you on an island and let you relax and just chill. No stress.
With some pina coladas and
yeah.
Whatever works to help get her healthy.
Exactly.
So what has everybody been working on this week? Let us know in the chat what you've been working on. And also, summertime is coming, as you all know. A lot of schools have already cut their students loose for the summer. So what's those of you who have children or grandchildren, what's y'all's plans for the summer? Are you going to go do something special while the kids are out of school, or are you just going to stay at home and chill out? Let us know in the
chat. My oldest is in Germany right now.
My goodness, I hope she's enjoying herself.
She went to a concentration camp today and it's all like history and just to learn all about the cultures and all that, everything. So she said she was really moved. And I'm like, well, when you process everything, let me know. So.
Oh, I'm sure it's pretty tough to process what people went through.
Yeah, we're definitely going to talk about it.
Especially for a young person who hasn't started her, own individual adult life yet. Yeah, I can imagine.
Exactly. but she'll also be going to Switzerland and France. So I can't wait to see the pictures.
I hope she takes lots of pictures of Switzerland because I hear Switzerland's beautiful.
Yeah, me too. She beat me to Europe.
She did, but there's always the promise of a future of you going, you know. I'm to Greenland.
But yeah, other than that, I don't have any plans this summer. Just chilling out, hanging out, sewing,
Andy says she
hibernating.
needs a Andy says she needs a bubble. And then look who's in the chat. Hey, Kevin, welcome, welcome. Kevin from Tuber Chat is here visiting.
Hey, Kevin.
It's good to see you. Coming to our triple plays. KK wants to know if I will make Teresa big so that she can see what you're doing with your collage. So let's do that. This might be the first time she's seen your horse, Teresa.
Raven, no, she's seen it before.
KK, I'm talking about. Music KK.
Oh, I don't know if she has or not. There, can you see?
Mm-hmm. So what Teresa's doing, well, you explain what you're doing. You're good. You do a better job of explaining it.
Well, right now I'm just cutting away some of this fabric because it's not where it's supposed to be now. So I reshaped the nose, nostrils, and the lips of this horse. And yeah, so that's all I'm doing is cutting away some of this extra fabric. And then I will start putting the fabric back on that I want in this area. So that's all I'm doing. This is called collage quilting. It is made with little pieces of fabric that have fusible webbing on the back of it, like that. And then you just cut pieces out of the fabric and put it where you want it to go. Or you cut it off if you didn't like it. And you, I have a piece of parchment paper laying over the top of my pattern that I'm using, and I just iron my pieces right on top of the parchment. That way, if I do want to remove some pieces, I can do that easily. Once you iron it onto fabric, it's just almost impossible to take back off. So it's much easier to iron everything onto a piece of kitchen, just, regular kitchen parchment paper. And then you use a little iron, or I do anyway. Little craft iron. If you're going to get one of these, get one with the shield around it so you don't burn yourself. This one is by Clover. And then when you find the piece that you want, let's say for instance, maybe I want to put this piece right here. I take the paper off of the fusible webbing, and you have to use double-sided fusible webbing and whatever kind you want, but I recommend something lightweight. And then, so you take that off and then you iron that where you want it to go. And then you just keep doing that until you get a completed project.
I think your project is just, I'm in awe of it. And I'm in awe of you doing it. It's like a painter using fabric.
Right. Yeah, basically. Although I think if I would have been doing paint, I would have been done already.
Probably. But it's
Well,
impressive.
So any other questions?
Let me see. Anyone got any more questions before I take her off the big screen?
Yeah, I was working on it a little bit yesterday, Raven, while I was on.
Oh, looks like
So,
no, I don't see anything. Okay.
no, either do I. Okay, I'm going to back this camera back up.
Okay. It's gorgeous, though. I'm just totally smitten by it.
Well, thank you.
And she's using Batiks.
Yes, I'm using all Batiks, which I feel like you can, Batiks give you a lot more options because there's so many different colors in one piece of fabric, you know, and so it gives you a lot of different shades. And as quilters, we all know that contrast matters, right? I mean, you got to have that contrast in your blocks for them to stand out the way you want them to stand out. And so it works the same way with this project as, you know, if it's all one color, you're not going to really, or close to the same color, you're not going to really be able to tell that it's a horse, right? You have to do some shading.
And that's what you would do if you were actually using a brush and paint.
Yeah.
And that's why I think it's so amazing that you were able to create such differences in colors and stuff using fabric as your media. I got that
Hi,
right.
Cindy. Thank you. And thank you, KK.
All right. Where's these other two? So this is row 5. I'm trying to make sure I don't get these mixed up. 6, 6, 7, 4, 5. Okay, now we got to sew 3 and 4 together.
Cindy, yes, this is a project I'm doing for myself, so it's not like a commission or anything like that. I do plan on putting it in some quilt shows this year, if I get it done. Or I should say, when I get it done.
Raven says, a horse, of course, a horse. Miss Mr. Red. I love that song. I remember
Lori.
watching the talking horse.
Yeah.
I don't remember what year those came out in, but it was before we moved to North Florida. And no more, after we moved to North Florida and we got in the church, there was no TV anymore. So I enjoyed it while I had a chance.
I call it my horse of a different color.
It's beautiful. Have you ever seen a blue roan horse?
Yes.
It reminds me a lot of that.
Yeah.
Because blue roans are the coolest color I have ever seen in a horse. I mean, there's many colors of horses that are fantastic, but when you see a blue roan, you're like, how did nature do that?
Right.
Because it literally does look like a blue horse, more or less.
Yeah.
All right, where's my sticker at? This is supposed to tell me what row this is. Oh, maybe I put the sticker on the back. Unless, of course, the sticker fell off. Oh, here it is. I was about to say, where did it go? I put stickers on these rows because of the way I line them up. I wanted to make sure that I didn't, because I used, I don't know if you can see this or not, so I can show you guys. See how I used, like this row has only one dark on it, but the next row down or up will have 2 of the dark. So I want to make sure that when I was putting these rows together, I didn't have this dark one here bumping into what I didn't want I didn't want it blending into another dark block. Because these are, I got them random, and I noticed these kind of took on a little bit of a pattern because of the way I did it. And it was an unintentional thing, the effect it is creating. But yeah, I didn't expect it to do that. Because see, there's this one with 2 in it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it looks good though.
Yeah. The thing is y'all are going to be at a disadvantage seeing it on the camera, because I noticed when I show it on the camera, you can't see that there. Let me, I don't know if you can see this or not. Let's look and see. Let me spotlight the above camera so I can show you what I'm talking about. Where's the mouse? There's the mouse. Okay. All right. So you can, I hope you can see the color differences here. This is like a really light blue right here. And then you have a really light purple right here. And then this is a white with gray in it. And then you have this turquoise color right here. So a lot of these sashings look like that, where you have this lighter color going on.
It looks really pretty how you put that together like that.
Thank you.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I love those colors.
I really.
It's definitely different for me. I could tell you that. Because when I looked at it hanging or up on the design board for a little while, I'm like, it's not in my face. It's like all calm and quiet. What's wrong with this picture? And I know some of you will understand my comment about that because you've been watching me for a while now and notice that a lot of my stuff is just, you know, kind of in your face. You're not used to it. And then I have this one. It's all calm and yummy and quiet. Yeah. Hey, Bud Falls, welcome, welcome. Hello, Scottish Tarts. It's good to see you.
Hello.
And Scottish Tart says there's a purple roan horse too. Is there? Oh my God, I've never seen one that color. Hi, Cindy. Welcome, welcome. Cindy wants to know if you're keeping that horse, Teresa.
Yeah, I commented on that already.
Oh, okay. And hi, Laura Lee. Welcome, welcome. Did I miss anyone else? I hope not. Awesome colors. I'm assuming that's for me, Katie.
Oh, Raven asked me a question. Raven, this is my second week of summer break. So no, I'm not at school.
I bet you're glad to have a little bit of a break, even though you got another job.
Yeah, but I'm not working very much over there. So I guess they haven't learned, you know, I'm still in the training mode, I guess, and they're trying to figure me out. But it's fun.
That's how it usually goes.
Yeah, the days that I don't have anything to do, I'm like, okay, what am I going to do today?
So
what's the plan?
What days do you know what days you have off this upcoming week?
Yeah.
Because I need to do a, what do you call it, marathon sewing.
Okay.
I need to finish Katie's Creative Chaos, one way or the other, so I can take it with me.
Yeah.
So I figured if I could sew and just keep sewing and keep sewing, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cynthia wants to come over and sew or do something with me, so maybe all three of us can get on.
That would be great.
But
maybe some feedback later. I'm going to stop at the nursery on my way home. Yeah, keep on going. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, you're good. I think Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday I'm off.
Okay.
So I think I have to look at the app.
Okay. Yeah, because I definitely plan on sewing like a crazy person. Well, mostly I just got to get I think I have about maybe 50% of those hourglasses finished now. And I've already got them sewn together in groups of 3s. Mm-hmm. So I still need about 50% more of those once I get them done, that's half the battle right there. It's just a matter of sewing them all onto the 9-patch blocks and
Mhm.
then getting the sashing on, and we can start sewing the rows. And it's going to be so big. I'm going to have to take everything off my desk, just about.
To start sewing it together. Oh,
Yeah, when I
absolutely.
start sewing those rows together, it's going to take up space. I might have to take my boom off the desk, to get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Because it's going to
Oh,
be
I
in
know.
if I don't.
Whenever I start putting rows together, I'm like, okay, what do I need to move?
Yeah, it's like so stressful because it's like I have no space over here,
Yeah.
Where'd you go, Mona? You still around, or did you go do something? She might have went to get. She said she had to go do something earlier.
Yeah.
So, what's the weather like in North Carolina and in Idaho right now?
Sunny and 90.
Ooh, it'd be hot.
When I went grocery shopping, it felt very good just to be. I stood out in the sun because it was the first time I've seen the sun in days,
That's right. You did
and I
say it
just
had
sat
been
there.
raining.
Yeah.
It's 49 degrees Fahrenheit here in South Greenland.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
We're almost at that 50-degree mark. I have a feeling that South Greenland's going to feel like North Florida this summer.
Really humid like that?
I don't know about humidity, but I think we're going to get up around 80 degrees more than one
Okay.
day in a row, because it's already come roaring in early. But it's been chilly, like when we get that like 2 hours of twilight, when you walk out the door, you can feel a little bit of the cold because
Yeah.
it's not quite staying the 49 or whatever throughout the whole time like it usually does.
Mhm.
But I think pretty soon it's going to hold it because we're getting a lot of sun. And my house is feeling like a sauna. Scottish Tart says, and do you have a first name that we can call you, by the way? She says, I have a question. My sister's daughter is 11 years old and wants to learn to sew. I made a quilt and things of for her, then sent her the scraps and a sewing kit. But where should she start? Oh, that's scrappy sewing. That's the best way to start learning to sew. What
Yeah.
would you say to that, Jess?
A small project, but does she have access to a sewing machine? I'd want to know that first so that she can practice her 1/4 inch seam first on like a piece of lined paper or construction paper and just learn the speed of her machine, how her machine runs, all of that stuff. How to take care of it. And then, but I would just start with a really small project, like a little pot holder or just, something maybe 8 by 8, just to learn.
Mhm.
Just like a 4-patch, maybe something simple.
Yeah, you can start with a 4-patch. If it's leftover scraps, have her cut them to certain sizes where she can get her started. We've been talking a lot about scraps recently in this channel, and I have 2 different projects going on for that. And so, yeah.
Her name is Mary. Scottish Tarts.
Oh, hi, Mary. Mosquito
Yeah.
bat.
Oh yeah, mug rug would be really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, mug rug.
mug
Yeah,
rug.
just
Yeah.
nothing that would be overwhelming, because if you give her a big project to do, like even a baby's blanket might be too big at the moment, like, a stuffed animal blanket. Just something small for her to feel those really small wins and to practice.
You know what?
And
Maybe,
slow and
maybe
steady
we
wins
should.
the race.
She says she's too far away from me to help except by phone. We need to make some kid directed videos for sewing.
Definitely could
Well,
do that.
if you could do like FaceTime or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, FaceTime would work
Yeah.
where you can walk her through it if she has access to the internet and everything, where y'all can do that together. And you can
But
walk her
that's
step by
still
step
pretty.
through it.
Or I would try maybe finding out if there's any local quilt shops in her area that offer classes.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's in Arizona. All right, we need to get True Blue on her.
Yeah, we do.
Get Andy.
Kid-friendly
Andy.
classes.
Yeah.
What part of I'm not asking you to give us the city or anything, but what part of Arizona is she at? Is she in the south, the north? Where's she at? Because we have a few Arizonian quilters.
Yeah, and they can definitely direct us on certain places.
Definitely.
Yeah, if she's down by Yuma, Arizona, I know somebody that could probably help her out. Or not Yuma. Oh, what's that? Dang it. I forgot what. Lake Havasu.
I've heard of
Lake
that
Havasu.
before, Lake Havasu. She's in Gibson.
Mm.
So was that north or south?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that is.
I shall look it up.
Okie doke.
Excuse me. Gibson, Arizona.
And is she really interested in learning?
Yeah.
You know?
She could start out with small projects. She could even make what do you call it? Dollhouse quilts.
Yeah.
Mary says I'll talk to her mom and see if we can get something set up for her. That sounds
There
like a
you
good
go.
plan. There you go. I have a 9-year-old grandson that wants to sew.
Yeah, she's like 2 hours south of Phoenix.
Okay.
So that kind of gives you a kind of a geographical clue.
Isn't Andy somewhere near Phoenix?
Andy isn't. Yeah, she's right around Phoenix.
That's what I thought. So she probably knows of some places
Yeah.
that she could probably recommend too.
And Laura, if Laura's on here.
Will a
she was
pillowcase
there.
be too hard for a beginner? Asked Ginger. I don't
Well,
think so.
just a normal, regular pillowcase should be okay, but I don't know
Yeah.
about that one other one.
Like the burrito method one.
Yeah, that one might be a little tough. The burrito.
Yeah. Yeah. A pillowcase would be good. A good
She
start.
could just keep it simple and do pillowcases, or she could even take and sew blocks together, simple blocks and make a pillow. That's how I started out in a when I took home economics, we did pillows, if I remember right, on the sewing machine.
I
Little
used to
decorator
sew
pillows.
Barbie doll clothes by hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I just got caught in the sewing machine. Mary says, yes, the pillowcase was too hard for her. Okay, or for Mary. Okay.
Yeah, especially if you're not there to help her, or if she doesn't have somebody right there to help her out, then it's going to be pretty tough teaching her how to sew, I would think,
Definitely.
by phone.
But Andy might know something close by to
Yeah.
maybe, possibly. Mary, I'm going to show you my email. email me and I'm going to redirect your email to Andy because Andy might have an idea of places maybe that, you know, she could recommend. There might be a place to take your, she said granddaughter, right? Yeah. She says, my grandma made Barbie clothes for my doll. See, look at there. Email me and I'll direct your email to Andy and see if Andy can give you some answers too of what there might be to offer in the area where your grand is. Hi there, Lori, what's up? She says hi to Katie, Jess, Teresa, and everyone. And Mary said, that was great, thanks. Yep, just drop me an email and I'll make sure it gets to Andy. Because she might have some good answers for getting her to someone in person. Mary says, I don't like sewing tiny things. And hello there, Prism Print.
Oh, hi, Diego. How are you?
Hi, Diego.
Welcome in. You coming to hang out with us? Are you working?
The fun part is about to begin with this. Is going to be sewing big rows together.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you on?
I know. I'm trying to finish my rows.
Yep. You can probably have yours finished before I get mine done. I don't know. We'll see. Because I'm sewing them 2 at a time. And now I got to add that let because we had odd number of rows. Remember 7?
Mm-hmm.
So that last one's going to get added on, and then I'll have to start doing 2 sets of rows together. Ooh, that sticker's too close to that seam. Oops. And I would not rather not melt it.
Well, Mary, I don't really like to sew tiny things either, but I am eventually going to pick up that Socialites that I only did 1 block so far on Socialites 3, but I want to do the 3-inch finished.
The patterns for the Socialites 3 has been really easy to me.
Oh, good.
I mean,
well,
I'm glad they toned down the you know how Socialites 2 and 1 were pretty darn challenging for especially for a beginner.
Okay,
and I feel like they toned down the level so that people, you know, beginners could actually do the sew.
Good.
I just thought of another thing she could consider is maybe a really easy foundation paper piecing project.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh. Hi, Ollie. Welcome in.
Hi, Ollie.
Hey, John, what did I misspell? Oh, let me look. What did I misspell? No, didn't misspell it. That's that. Yeah, he must be messing with me. That is not misspelled.
I missed you last night, Ollie.
Yeah, how you doing, John?
Yeah, I hope everything's well.
I haven't seen you around much. Diego says, no, I'm actually in Chicago area now at one of my oldest sister's home or house. I'll be here for 2 weeks, just stopping to say hi, hang out, and support the channel with watch hours. Thank you.
Oh, Diego, you're so nice. I hope you have fun.
And Lori says, I agree. Socialites 3 is beginner friendly. It is very beginner friendly. Hi, Dubrovka.
Hello, Dubrovka.
Hello.
I see why John said that. He says, Katie, you spelled the quiz word wrong, I think. Here we say like right, Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
The yard, John says the yard is keeping me busy and getting me worn out tired. Ooh,
I like that.
gardening.
Ooh, what are you gonna garden this year, Ollie?
Did you
I
get
need to
any?
know what I'm gonna come up there and pick.
Yeah, y'all need to send me some fresh vegetables if they'd ever make it here on time. I
Oh,
did get some tomatoes and lettuce picked up yesterday. Yay!
oh, that's cool.
I bought 5 packs of tomato, no, 6 packs of tomatoes because
Uh-huh.
some of it I'm going to cook into sauce.
Um, at Lowe's when I'm out in the garden center and like I'm going around and just looking at stuff. And I'm on the clock and stuff like that. They told us to pick all the fruit, like all the jalapenos and everything off of the plants so it doesn't attract unwanted animals. So
Uh-huh.
when you're in the break room, you see tomatoes, jalapenos, peppers, everything.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, hey,
Yeah,
thanks for
you
the freebies.
that's right.
I said, I need enough to make cowboy candy, please.
What is cowboy candy?
Um, Sweet pickled jalapenos.
Oh, okay.
So it's really good.
I don't eat jalapenos.
Oh, I eat them on it on a lot of things.
My father had
Yeah.
too much fun with those.
Oh,
John says lots of tomatoes, 2 types of cucumbers, 2 types of chard, so much. And Mary says she sent me an email just now. Okay,
well,
I'll
good.
make sure to get it forwarded to Andy. Andy is from True Blue Quilts, so you know Mary. And she lives in near Phoenix. We got 3 or 4 quilters who live in Phoenix. Let's see, we have her, we've got Rita, she lives in Arizona, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, she's
And
in southern Arizona.
Yep, we got Tiffany, who also
Oh,
lives in
yeah.
Arizona, and someone else. There was
No, Tiffany doesn't live in Arizona.
She lives
Tiffany's
lives on
over
the edge of
by,
California and Arizona, doesn't she?
I
she
thought she
lives
was in
in,
Arizona.
she lives in by Lake Havasu.
Lake Havasu.
Yeah.
And that's
Okay.
not considered Arizona?
Well, she lives in Arizona, but she doesn't live in Phoenix. I thought you said she lived in
No.
Phoenix.
No, I was saying
Oh,
we got several people living in Arizona.
oh, I'm sorry. I
Like I got
misunderstood.
confused here for a minute. I thought you all this time.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I did say Phoenix earlier, but I was talking about we have multiple quilters that live in Arizona.
And we got like Laura, she doesn't have a channel, but Laura lives in Arizona.
Yeah, but there's another creator that that lives in Arizona. I'm trying to think who it is.
Another creator.
Another creator. I can't remember who it was though. Dang it. Oh, Mary B. It's either Mary G or Mary B. One of them live in Arizona.
Hmm. One, two. This goes on the other side.
The email just Mary, make sure look at I'm gonna type this so you can see what I'm talking about. Make sure that when you're typing it, when you do living Greenland, there's a dot between living and Greenland. And it's 2011 at gmail.com. There's a dot between the living and Greenland. Apparently someone else had an email similar. Look whose ears might have been burning. Hi, Rita.
Hi, Rita.
She says on phone, so have sound turned down and closed captioning on.
I missed you last night too.
Let me look in my email and see if I got the email or not. Nope, no email. I'm not sure why it bounced back at you.
It's coming through. Slow turtle-ish.
What is?
Hi, Janet. How are you?
It shouldn't be kicking back at you unless there's something in there you're not spelling right or you're putting a space somewhere it shouldn't be.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 7 rows, right?
Yes, 7 rows.
Okay.
It's that odd number out.
No, I was just making
Oh,
sure that I lined everything back up correctly.
yeah. She says, "Ah, I had 3 E's." Oh.
Oh, all right, a t-shirt. Getting hot. I was so cold. It's like I go through all the emotions. Here I am.
You gonna be able to hang that up, or are you just gonna hold? You already got. Oh, I see it. When did you decide to put a white row in there? That looks good. Teresa, did you get your scrappy quilt finished making?
Um, the one with the really pretty fabrics.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
You were on a roll the other day with
That
that.
was
Man, that thing is gorgeous.
I got that one done last week, and the layer cake on point, all done on the same day.
Wow, you were on a roll then. Man, I sew too slow, or I sew too slow and I talk too much.
You,
No.
you don't remember seeing it?
Well, I saw you were getting close to finishing it, and then I went and fell asleep.
Well, I'll show it to you.
Okay,
I'll go get it.
okay. Been doing that a lot lately. So like a crazy person, then try to watch someone's live and fall asleep about midways of it. But at least it's still running. You know what woke me up today though? I had no power in the house, and suddenly I heard a beep beep. The power had come back on. I have no idea how long the power had been out.
Oh, wow.
So they must have been doing something.
I was gonna say, did you have like a windstorm or something?
No, they must have been doing something.
Oh,
Wow,
look how pretty
that's
that. Yes.
gorgeous. Love it.
Do I
Have
have
you
it the right way? I think it's upside down.
have you decided what you're going to put on the back?
No, I haven't.
That's beautiful. Look at all that scrappy happiness.
Lots and lots of scraps.
See, this is what you guys can do with all your leftovers.
Okay, and then I'll show you I can't hold the blue one out completely, but you'll get the general idea. Hold on a second.
Scrappiness is happiness.
And this is the
Yes, it is.
layer cake on point.
No, that really came out good, didn't it?
I love blue quilts.
Oh, that's
I think it's so
beautiful.
gorgeous.
Yeah. After all those boutiques that we went through last night, I see a green quilt in my future.
So I think this is about 84 square.
Nice.
There.
Hey, Annette, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, I couldn't believe I actually got 2 quilts done in 1 week.
That's progress.
I know. I was shocked. Okay. That's all I got for you.
Mm, mm, mm. There we go. Welcome back, Mona.
Thank you. Sorry, I knew I was going to have a phone call.
No, it's okay. You don't have to apologize. You said you were going to be in and out. Like I said, this is a revolving door in case y'all hadn't figured it out yet.
Every time my husband goes to the store, I give him a list, but he'll still call me. So
Yeah.
I knew
Sounds familiar.
that when he got there, I would get a call.
My husband does the same thing. I'll get he'll go to the store. He has what he's supposed to get, and then I still get a phone call.
Yes, yes. So I knew it. I went and made some coffee, and then sure enough, the call came in.
It's like,
I just knew it.
blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I already
Yeah.
told you,
And comparing prices, well, like you guys were talking, and so I had to lower y'all, and because he was, hollering prices at me, and yeah.
Mary,
you know.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Mary, I
Yeah.
got your email, and I'll make sure to get it forwarded over to Andy. I'll let her know what you're looking for. And I'm pretty sure she can help. The fixer is here to fix a light fixture. Be right back, says Mary.
The fixer.
That's too funny. All right, we're about to have free rows sewn together. And then I'm going to measure this thing so I can figure, so that it'll help with this mathematics problem I'm having. So I'm going to be heating you up, girlfriend. Got to get this thing done so that I can give,
My brain's off for the summer.
Aw, that's not fair.
No, I'm always ready. I'm always ready.
Oh, now, man. Too close to that presser thing. Nora got me in my other arm. So now I have 2 scratches on one on each arm.
Mm.
Well, I picked her up to weigh her today. I had to get on the scales, and then I put her with me on the scales because I wanted to see. She looks like she's lost about 1 kilo.
What the scale say? Anything different?
Yeah, it was different. She's down 1 kilo. Still got another kilo to lose.
Okay, I thought it was only 2, right?
Yeah, 2
That's
kilos. Yeah, which is 4 pounds.
lose.
Yeah.
Poor baby on a diet.
Yeah. How dare you change her eating habits? She's probably saying, yeah, dad left and now look what you're doing to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when dad comes home, he feeds her constantly.
He's gonna associate every time he leaves, she's on a diet.
Yeah.
That's probably why I'm chopped liver when he comes home, because she knows she can get whatever she wants.
That's funny.
She started out when I got up and was moving around. She was like bouncing around, and I knew what she was bouncing around. She wanted me to feed her. So I'm like, I'm not giving you any meat right now. So I gave her some haircuts. I wish you could have seen the look on her face when I dropped green beans in her bowl. She likes them, but she's looking at me like, where's the meat?
She's like, bitch, this all I get?
Why do I not get any meat? She got meat, but it was later,
She's like, bro.
Yep. It's really hard to judge how much not to feed her because she's not a small Dotson. She's a standard one. And if you look at the breed standard of a Dotson, a female's supposed to weigh up to about 25 pounds. Between 22 and 25 anyway.
Really?
The male is what's freaky. They can weigh up to almost 30 pounds. And I've never heard of a Dotson weighing 30 pounds. Have you?
All those muscles.
Yeah.
They gotta look good for the girls.
That's right. Gotta look sexy.
Yeah. Oh, no. Here comes the karaoke section.
I'm too sexy for
my muscles.
Yeah. All right. Let me go press this one now that we got another row on here. And then we're gonna, this is going to get bigger, and I'm gonna have a big chaos on my desk here in a minute, I think. All right, let's press this one. I'll be right back. I got to open the front door. It's too hot in this house.
Yeah, Cindy said it's all muscle. It's all muscle. Love it. Love it. I know my flash.
Our
bath-
Dachshunds were all ass. I don't know about muscle, but they were all butt.
Mm-hmm.
Just big old booty. Shelf.
Oh. I love puppies.
I like their little toots. And the wet. We had 2 Dachshunds, so we know about Dachshunds, and I like their waddle. Their stomach's so low to the ground they waddle.
Yeah, basset hounds are really similar to that too.
They had me at the waddle.
I know.
Even as puppies, because they're just so tiny. And big with those little legs.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh.
See if I can't get a little air moving through the house. I'm always leery about opening up the window this late in the evening, you know?
Why is that? Just because of
Well, because, you know, I
forget
mean,
to shut it,
this
or
is the living room right here, but there's glass all on the north side of this house and the east side of the house too. Well, it's all around, but when you open it on the north side, if you don't pay attention to where the sun is later, it can drop the temperature in here fast. Right now, it's really hot. I think we're getting close to the 19-hour mark for daylight.
What's hot to you, Katie?
The house feels like it's about 80 degrees inside.
So 80's hot to you?
Yep. Especially
I'd
when
say
there's no
so,
air
too.
moving. Especially when there's no air moving. Because I don't have ceiling fans or anything.
I'd like to invite you to Texas in the summer night.
No, thanks. It's like Florida.
Freaking 90 degrees, humidity 99.99.
Yeah.
Ugh. Like I said the other day, the kind that makes your underwear stick to your butt.
nope. Nope.
I love your description.
You know.
Yeah.
When you know, you know.
That shit sucks.
All right, let's get these sets of 4 sewn together, and then that means I'll have to sew all of it together. All right, we're on a roll here. Mr. Fix-It installed a light and didn't work right, so my daughter got another one, and Mr. Fix-It is back to reinstall. Rita says, oh wow, Jess is out of the basement. Oh no, Sylvia, no, you escaped.
Yes, I escaped over to Greenland for the day.
Yeah.
She doesn't know that I'm here. Oh no. Don't let her know. Don't text her, Rita. Don't do it.
Oh my gosh. One of these evenings, I'm going to have to take, while I'm live, take the phone and go outside with you guys and let y'all watch the sun go below the mountain or go right along parallel to the mountain. Because I think you would enjoy that. Take you down to the lake.
I would love that.
Yeah,
That sounds pretty.
because the lake's just right at the base of our little road. Take all of 5 minutes to walk there. Uh, Annette says, hi, Mona.
Hi.
And
Howdy, howdy. If anybody wants to know what I'm doing, I cut strips 2.5 by 5, made squares, and now I'm cutting triangles using my ruler.
nice.
And I'm
What are you
doing them
making?
in bunches so I'm doing like maybe 3 or 4 at a time.
Oh, speaking of sew, how's your sew going with the channel sew? Because weren't you doing it too? Oh, you already finished yours, didn't you? You're just waiting on me to tell you what to do about the border, right, Mona?
I'm on the border, and I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna do you gave us an option. I think I'm gonna do a solid border versus the piano border. Is that what
Yeah,
you're calling it?
yeah, yeah,
And yeah, so I think I might do a solid border. I still need to get fabric for it. But
right.
it's done. It's like, you saw it.
You got
It's
the whole center done, yeah.
I'm just waiting for a border, a sash border type.
Yeah, I gotta get the math done. I haven't got the math done all the way because I
And
was
I've
being
got to get the right
confused.
color for it too.
Yeah.
I'm
I would
staring at
take
it.
it with you if you're gonna go buy something
Mhm.
and not do it from your stash. I would take it with you.
Actually, I think I want to do orange, but I don't have enough orange. It's a problem. I've got little bits and pieces, but not like yardage. I need some
Yeah.
yardage.
Yeah.
And some
Oh, nice pick for the
yardage or a
store.
jelly roll or something.
Jelly roll would work. Do you have any jelly rolls that are solids maybe?
Uh, no, I don't. Most of my solids have been in yardage personally. And yeah. I've got the old typical black. Got some little bit of burgundy.
Well, the black would work too, though, or a
Yeah,
dark navy
I've used
blue.
black for everything. Like I will not use it on this. I need to brighten it up.
Okay,
I
gotcha.
like Teresa's bright and blue one that she just showed. It's so pretty.
Yeah, it looks great.
Super pretty.
Thank you.
You're
Mary
welcome.
says we call him our house husband because we're both divorced and have to call to get things fixed. That's a good one.
Yeah. Everyone needs a Mr. Fix-It.
Yeah, that's great. There, be quiet here.
We used to make fun of a maintenance guy who would come and knock and say, maintenance. So now that's how we say it, maintenance. Maintenance.
Teresa's blue quilt reminds me of daily blueware dishes, says John.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what it came to my head. The dishes that
I,
have all the pretty blue print on it. Yeah. The
yeah, I have a
Victorian,
bunch of those in my china cabinet.
the Victorian style ones. Yeah. Well, I
They
think you made a
were,
quilt to match it.
yeah, they were Brandon's great grandmother's dishes. So that's how old they
Cool.
are. They're very old.
Gorgeous,
Oh, that's so
darling.
special to have
Gorgeous.
those.
They're beautiful. But I don't dare use them, you know.
Okay, I have to be back. I'll be back.
Okay.
This is where I hop on and hop out. Hop on and out.
In and out. William's sleeping right now, or do you think he's working?
What time is it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. It's almost 6 o'clock, so 3 o'clock. So
Yeah.
maybe grocery shopping, maybe picking up the baby from school. I don't know.
How many more days of schools he got left?
I think this is the last week.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he's lurking in the background. Hey, William, how are you
Hey,
doing?
William, if you're
We'll just say
lurking.
hi in case you're out there, just like I do with when I want to call Ollie and Rita out and say, hey, I know you're there. Like, I know. Remember last night I kept saying that. I was like,
Yep.
maybe if I just keep saying their name, they'll come out.
Yep. I was asking about Rita yesterday because I hadn't seen her all day.
Yeah.
Where is little Miss Rita at? We need some Rita time.
Oh, yeah.
We got to get our daily dose of medicine from Rita's humor. Oh,
Love
look,
Rita.
I see eyeballs.
Did he come out of the woodwork?
He did. Hi, William. Hey,
Hi, William.
hi, Andy. Andy, I have an email that I'll be forwarding to you. Someone needs some information from you concerning her granddaughter, and what might be around the Phoenix area so that her daughter can learn how to sew.
He said he's not there.
He's
I
a
was like,
figment. Is he a
somebody
figment of
else
our
must be
imagination?
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. What you doing, William? You want to hop on?
Yeah, do you want to come on? I'll send Jess can send you the link. Mary
As
says,
the
that's so
physical
cool.
secretary. Yeah.
And Andy says, happy to help, Katie. Andy, meet Scottish Tarts. That's Mary. She's the email that I will be forwarding to you so that you can help her. Because you'll have the information that I don't have about that area.
It is hot next to this window today.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I just need to go turn down the air conditioner to like 70.
I was cold last night during my live, during the live last night. It was weird.
I know. I was wrapped up in a blanket half the time. We were hanging out.
It was so strange. Andy says, we do that with work Zoom meetings. Say a person's name 3 times and they magically appear. Oh, goodness. All right, let's get this next one sewn on, and then I'll have one more set of rows to sew to this, and we will have the whole thing sewn together as far as the center of this quilt is concerned. All right.
Nice.
I'm in the same. I only have this one seam left too, Katie.
Oh, we're on a roll here then.
We are. We are.
Getting sick set me back a whole week on all of my stuff. It's like, dadgummit, just when I think I'm going to get everything done in a timely manner, something's got to go and change everything.
Yeah. Oh. I almost thought I did something wrong. I had to lay it back out again.
Uh-oh.
I was like, no. Jack the Ripper is not coming to visit today.
Jess, he says he'll join. Send him the link.
Okay.
If you please.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yep. I got you. I got you. I was trying to figure out if I should email it or text it. I'm just going to text it.
I don't know, however, whatever's easiest. I mean,
Yeah.
I can forward the link on Messenger if you need me to.
Copy. Oh, I got you. All right. See if that works, please. And thank you.
That horse looks nice, says Mary.
It is
Thanks,
beautiful.
Mary.
Rita, how you been doing? I haven't seen, where were you at yesterday? You were absent all day. We missed you. Uh-oh, I need to pull on that one just a little bit.
Oh, let me turn off.
I have a feeling I'm gonna have to move keyboards, or either it's gonna be making my laptop go crazy as soon as the fabric starts getting laid on top of it. Like, oh no. Hi, Lynn, how are you? Cindy says, Katie, you're leaving pretty soon. Yes, yeah, in about 2 weeks. Two and a half weeks, something like that. The 21st is on a Sunday, and that's when we're leaving. So it's the third week, I guess, in June. Hey. I can see that happening, Katie. The fabric band, John. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited about this trip.
You're going to have so much fun.
I think so too. And
It's good to get away.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice getting away and just doing whatever, seeing new things. And going back to Fano again, I'm so excited about revisiting Fano, because last time I just took tons of pictures. Because I didn't have a YouTube channel back then. This time I'm to film Fano, and y'all are gonna see what such a tiny, cute little town it is. It's so adorable.
Yeah, and you need to take a vacation from YouTube for a second too,
Yeah, I'm only gonna go live maybe a couple times while I'm gone.
Yeah.
There's a 6-hour difference between Denmark and Eastern Standard, so it's almost like, how do I do that where people can see it? Because people will either be working or in bed, one depending.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Uh-oh. No.
What?
Oh, I sewed the wrong side. No, I'm gonna take it out, because it can't stay like that, because it will bug the hell out of me if I leave it. Yeah, I'm going to Denmark. Me and Nikolai and Nora. So we're going to go to, we'll spend the first night in Copenhagen. Then we're driving to Fano, which, yes, I'm not saying it right. And then we'll spend 4 days in Fano, and then we're going to Billund, spend 3 days there. And then from there, we're going to Sickleborg. And while we're in Sickleborg, I got to take my quilts up north of Sickleborg to drop them off for quilting. And then we're going to All House to the IKEA there. So see whether or not we can buy IKEA stuff and have it sent home on the Royal Arctic lines. Hopefully they say yes.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do some stuff in Sickleborg. Plus, I'm hoping to visit 3 different quilting shops, and one of them is outside of Sickleborg. And then there's one on the way to Fano that I'm hoping that, depending on how quickly we hit the road the next day after being in Copenhagen, we should be able to catch that shop open on our way before we get on the ferry to go to Fano. Because we have to get on a ferry for Fano.
Yeah.
Because it's like this little island type place.
Oh, sounds like a busy time too.
Yep. And there's a troll there in Fano, and I'm going to revisit that and make a video of it, since last time I just took a picture of it. Plus, I'm hoping that those horses that I saw the last time I was there is still there, because they had a stud in the field, and that stud comes strutting right up to the fence with his head all pricked. And I took a beautiful picture of him. He was striking the pose, let me tell you.
Oh, so cool.
But he was really friendly. He let me pet him, so I'm probably going to buy some carrots and feed to the horses. I'm sure they will love that.
I used to do that. John, Ollie said, "Are you going to Denmark?" Did you see that he said that?
Yeah, that's what I was answering.
Yeah.
Katie, maybe when you're traveling, you can take pics, and when you're home, you can prepare a slideshow for us. Might be easier than going live. Enjoy your travel. Yeah, I'm only going to go live maybe the first night or Thursday. Well, we leave on Sunday. I will go live on Thursday from Fano, because it'll be the night before we leave Fano, and I'll have time to do that. And then yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. I don't know. I know when we go to stay with his dad's, I don't know I know he has internet, but I don't know what kind of internet he's got. So
yeah,
there's that. But all three of the Airbnbs that we'll be at, they all have Wi-Fi, so I can at least upload something if I want.
Okay.
You know, at night before I go to bed.
Yeah. Ollie said that he heard that the ferries can be iffy on the crossing due to weather changes all the time.
Oh, I don't know. Fano's interesting. I mean, when we went, we didn't have any trouble last time, so we'll see.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. I know I was debating whether to go home to New York at all this year, but I'm not going to. So.
How many hours drive from where you're at to where your mom is?
If I take 95, it's about 12.5 to 13 hours.
Ooh.
And if I go through the country up like Shenandoah Valley up 81 to 88 into New York, it's like 14.5. So it adds like another hour and a half onto my travels. But do I want to go through the city and all of the like 8 lanes of traffic, which I don't care about, because I just stay in the left lane and go because I'm speedy. Sometimes
6 lanes of traffic scare the crap out of me.
My mom too. My mom's like, I'm never riding with you. And I was like, traffic? I'm like, it's just fun. It's a calculated game to me. Like,
it's mostly because I'm the one doing the driving when I wish it was someone else doing the driving, you know?
Yeah. Oh, when I'm ever like with other people, they do all the driving. So, yeah.
My husband really needs to get a driver's license. Because I already told him, I already know what's going to happen. You know how when you, well, maybe you don't know, but when you haven't driven for a while and then you rent a car that you're not familiar with, you know what the first thing we go through is me touching the brakes. Some cars are more touchier than other ones. Yep. And he's over there complaining, why you got to hit it so hard? I didn't hit it so hard.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't say nothing because you're stressing me out.
That's exactly what I do when I have to rent a car. Yeah.
I'd be saying, anytime you want to take over, buddy.
That's right. Yeah,
Otherwise,
That's
sit
great.
back and enjoy the ride.
that's right. Because you got to readjust to some car you never drove.
Yeah. And I think I'm a good side seat driver. Like I don't, I'm good at the GPS. I kind of like help navigate wherever we're going, and I don't freak out like unless it's my mom. My mom, she's a true New Yorker. She will stop right on their tailgate, like right on their bumper.
Oh my God,
I
which means
go,
you're probably grabbing the seat like, oh my God, she's going to rear
yeah.
end them.
And one day the truck backed up into her, and she goes, and she gets all mad. I was like, you're the one that stopped close. You
Yep.
stopped way too close to these cars. So I'm glad they hit you. Maybe I'll teach you something.
You not
But no.
tailgate.
Oh no, she still doesn't. I can't. I have heart complications when she's like, "Oh, hop in the car. We need to go to Lowe's and get something." I was like, "Oh, hop in my car. I'll drive." So, yeah, she's fun.
She sounds like it.
Oh, she's the boss, the sheriff in town.
Now,
Just like my grandmother was.
Yeah. Now, Nico makes a great navigator, though, especially when it comes to in Denmark, because everything's in Danish. You should hear the GPS sometimes. The GPS will be talking, and I'm like, golly, can you butcher that word any worse than you already did?
Whenever I never turn on my phone, like volume wise, I just kind of prop it up where I can see the GPS, and I just follow the blue line. So it just
I'm not
tells me.
familiar enough with Denmark to not have a GPS talking to me.
Yeah, I don't like things talking at me.
And the only
when I'm
reason I do
driving.
that is because I don't want to take my eyes off the road to look at the map. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to pull off on the side of the road, though, and look at it anyway. Because what the GPS is saying doesn't make any sense. What I hate is how it sometimes takes you way out of your way when it could have just put you on the right straight on the freeway. We discovered that when we were going up to Skagen. It took us down 2-lane highways, and so just about every cotton picking town we came through had a roundabout in it. And I'm like, really? I mean, every one of them had one. And then on our way back, going from Skagen to Copenhagen.
Hi, William.
Hello.
Hi, William.
Hey, well,
Yay, hello.
It took
it
us down
hot
the
there
freeway.
today?
Are
What's
you
that?
awake?
Well, awake is relative.
How many cups of coffee have you had? We'll start with that.
I've had this much.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning. I was like, we're still waking up.
I live on reverse hours. So this is nothing new to me, you know.
Holy crap. Raven says, I bought banana, shishito, jalapeno, Mad Hatter peppers.
It's like
also
6 a.m.
rosemary, thyme, and dill. Somebody's going to make something really fiery hot. Oh my gosh.
I go back and forth with hot food. Sometimes I love it, like extremely spicy food, I should say. I want something that's spicy, but not spicy where I can't feel my lips.
See, I don't get this idea that it tastes spicy when all I feel is heat. And heat just totally turns me off when it comes to that.
I can't remember the place, but when I lived in Mesa, Arizona, there was this wing place and they asked you a number. So you would go get your drink and everything, and you'd say, I would like so-and-so amount of wings. And they would say, okay, give me a number. I stupidly said 7.
No.
But I learned
Out
a
of
lesson.
what?
A 10.
Oh.
I learned a lesson. I was 18 years old. And I legitimately could not feel my face.
Oh my God.
So how much ranch did you need with those? That's what.
Or sour cream.
Sour cream.
I do not go running into disaster. After the second one, I stopped.
Oh, okay. Oh, I would have finished them because I would have been that stubborn. I'm like, no, I ordered these.
He
Now
with a
I
lot of fries.
would I have been paying for it later? Yes, I would.
Could you have said 0 and got no heat period?
Yes. Yes.
A naked wing. A
I
naked
look at
wing.
one.
I was with a bunch of tough guys and I really didn't know, you
Yeah.
know.
There's a place in Chapel Hill that's very similar to that. It's Vietnamese food, and they have a 1 through 4 scale. And so I would only get like a 1, maybe a 2, but other people I was with would get a 3, and it was spicy. I don't even want to know what a 4 tasted like. But
Linda Lou says to Teresa, "Are you doing the horse freehand or
Hi,
following a pattern?"
Well, there's a sketch underneath that that's a pattern. It's a sketch, but the color is all freehand.
Yeah. And hi, Vicki Bush. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah.
And then Rita says, "Oh no, Big Head Jess is covered with fabric.
Okay.
Oh no,
It's
someone
not
help
that-
her."
It's not that she's covered, it's my angle. It's this camera.
Oh.
This camera moves with me. And
Oh,
so
we're back to the
it's
moving camera
I don't know
again.
how to take it off. I don't know what I'm doing. My name is My So-Called Life. Check me out. I have no idea what I'm doing. This camera is drunk. And I don't drink alcohol.
Maybe
went-
it's trying to
that's
make
what-
you drunk.
This is the second time that I've gone through here because I'm going through all the settings and I
Yeah.
can't find the button that says, anti-motion.
oh, I don't know.
It's there. Up
Yeah.
under your video settings.
Video.
Yeah, when you go to video, hang on a minute.
And it follows me and I move around a lot. I am a twitchy human. So it's literally following me as I move.
See, when you click on the video, the little
Oh, I
arrow
don't
next to video, there's something that says video and effects settings. And then it shows up on the right-hand side of your screen, or it should. And there is a switch that says auto framing. You need to turn it off.
Oh, I don't have that.
That's interesting. You don't have that on there.
Oh, I hit it. Nothing happened. It's still moving.
It must be your camera.
I'm in
that's
the
turned off.
options. I'm in the options right now. I'm looking at exactly what you said. Let me see. Let me futz around with it. Nope.
I'm so sorry.
I have
Oh,
no.
gosh.
It's okay. You know what? This is the business we've chosen.
Yes, it is.
As they said in The Godfather, this is the business we've chosen.
Hey, you get paid a lot of zeros to be in this business.
Yeah.
There might not be any other numbers in there, but there's some zeros.
That reminds me, I need to finish my coat. I need to finish my coat.
That coat looks good.
Thank you.
Mm.
You know, every time I do patchwork, it really makes me respect quilters. Because this took me, I did this a year ago, but it took me a couple of days. And my skill set has changed. And the hope is to always be better next year. So
Yeah.
my skill set has changed from last year.
Keep growing. Absolutely.
It's cliche, but in my head, I'm like, don't always if you're the same as you were last year, then you're not doing good this year.
Yep. As soon as I get this seam out, I can start again. Doggone it.
Teresa, what's the weather like where you live?
It's really nice, but it rained yesterday, and then it got really hot today, so it was muggy for a while. But now that's kind of burned off, and it's pretty nice. It's like 85.
Whoa,
wow.
let me check. It is gloomy over here in Southern California.
I'm surprised that you guys made it through the night with those freezing temperatures.
It took everything in me not to come on here with my mother trucker sweatshirt. because I slept in my sweatshirt and I was like, well, I should at least change before I go on stream. I was this close to just putting a hat on and be like, this is what you got. This is what it's cold. My son
Rita
opened up
says,
go ahead.
Rita says, well, I took William's sewing and made Baron a holder for all his TV remotes. He kept losing them, haha. Now he has one made from tweed fabric.
Awesome. You know, there's
Rita.
nothing wrong.
Rita.
I have
Love it.
I have a tower for my remotes. I have a million TVs in here. I have a tower for all of my remotes. There's nothing wrong with being organized, at least with that.
Problem is, I'm always knocking my remote on the floor.
I have one remote.
Yeah, I only have one.
Just
Oh no, I take that back. I have three because I have two different Blu-ray machines.
and this is without the tree. There's still stuff in the box, and I have these on the desk.
Yeah. I have a Fire Stick and it sits on one of my old sewing machines.
I have a
And that's it.
question. I have a question for from a friend. If someone has a Fire Stick and it's like 5 or 6 years old, does it still work?
Yeah.
You should. Why not?
I was gonna cut the cord. I was gonna move and I didn't. So I have 4 Fire Sticks still in a box.
Yeah. No, you're still fine.
And that was
Because
like,
it's just a plug and play. As long as it's a smart TV. Like
and
it
I
can
just
get
put all my Hulus and Netflix and all that, right? God, I'm feeling like I'm 105 right now.
Yes,
On the
William.
interwebs.
Go get your stick and start whittling. Oh.
Huh?
Hey, you give me 2 seconds. I have a Swiss Army knife and a stick always handy. I love whittling.
I know you said that before.
I told you if I didn't start a sewing channel, I would have started a woodworking channel
Oh.
because I make
What were you
totem
gonna make
poles.
us?
I make totem poles, all kinds of stuff. It's because of my job. I have access to giant tree stumps and giant, all this wood.
Mm-hmm.
And if it wasn't for my fabric, I would pull out my totem pole, but it's buried.
I've seen you showed it to me before.
I know, but I feel like I need to
But-
walk around with it every 3 months just to remind myself that I used to do woodworking.
Yeah. Hmm. Is it out of those big oak trees that came down on the property? Is that what you make it out of?
Yes, because of
Yeah.
the '07 fire,
Yeah.
we were not allowed to cut down oak trees, but because of the fire, we were allowed to.
Yeah. See, I pay attention.
I have a
Yeah.
like I copied an Olmec head, and it's in my backyard. That stump weighs like 350, 400
Mhm.
pounds, and it's literally a piece that I cut off of a tree.
Hmm.
Raven is saying that she's heard something about Fire Sticks getting an update, and they were running a special to get money off if you turned your old one in. Good, I'll turn all my old ones in. I panicked. I bought
Hi, Geraldine.
I bought a Google Nest when I thought I was gonna move, and when I unplugged that thing, my internet got better.
Oh, so it was just kind of taking up a lot of space on it.
It's well, you guys can't see my command center, but it's what my old desktop was plugged into, and it for some reason it slowed it down, and it works better on the Wi-Fi.
Hmm. I don't know anything about Google Nest.
It's a good way. My mom and I mess with each other. We live in separate houses, and we tell each other, "Mess around, I'll turn your lights off," and she does sometimes because we both have control to each other's lights.
Hmm. So you play Morse code with her off on?
No, she'll be walking down the hallway, and I'll turn off the lights.
My mom would yell at me if I ever did anything like that.
I didn't know if she knew it was me until she figured it out one day now, and she did the same thing to me. No, I have a bunch of old technology. I need to be told it's antiquated. If my fire sticks don't work, I need to know that.
Yeah, I mean, without plugging them in, I don't know.
I've never taken them out of the box
Oh.
because I didn't move.
Okay, so this was back in 2000.
Yeepers. I don't know, 2, 1. It's a while.
They might be old. Yeah, they might be too old. I would say anything more than like 4 years old would have like a little bit of challenges with it.
Where's my bias tape? I have bias tape here from 1980. Oh, where is it? Do you think it's still good?
I don't know
Yeah.
why not.
I found it in my grandma's stuff. And like I've kept
Best
all
way to
the
check it to see what happens when you pull it, see if it comes apart or not.
Yeah.
If it doesn't come apart, then use it.
my grandma was not a quilter, but she had a bunch of quilting stuff.
'Cause I have some bias tape that's quite old myself.
There's this weird advice. As a sewing machine enthusiast, people tell you not to use old thread. I thought that was kind of butt kiss. So I tried it out and don't use old thread.
Yeah, but thread is different than bias tape. To me, it is anyway.
So I try to use more newer stuff. Raven, do you know what I have that still works that trips me out? I have a Garmin. I still have my Garmin. And when I turn it on, it takes a minute, then it's like boop. And it's like, okay, we're at home again. And it shows me my, my So those satellites are still up for the Garmins.
Mm-hmm.
How's your?
Man, I haven't touched one of those in forever.
You got all the rows sewn, Jess, already?
Yeah. Yep. Everything
Yeah,
just
I
sitting
had to
there.
I had to pull one of mine out. I sewed it upside down.
Upside down.
We need to get you a polo shirt that says professional sewist. Ask me questions.
Who?
Everybody here.
Yes.
Teresa, are you going to put that horse in a museum?
No,
That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing.
thank you. Maybe, when I pass away, they'll put it in a museum.
No, William, what she needs to do is put it in the road to California. Some big quilt show.
That's the first time I ever saw anything that's even the equivalent of that, but Teresa's is like out of the
It's
park.
amazing.
Yeah, I'm in awe. I am in absolute awe.
You're not the only
Thank you.
one.
See, that's the thing. When I started going to quilt shows, I walked, there was like, it was the first time I'd ever gone to a quilt show. I walked up to this portrait quilt and I was like,
Oh yeah.
somebody made this? Somebody made this? Like, I couldn't believe that somebody had sewn that.
Hi, Jean. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I went to, I want to say, I went to a quilt show locally, believe this or not, which, I mean, there's like 3,200 people in this town, right? And this quilt show had, just by chance, had this lady's whole collection who does art quilts. And I was just like, that's what made me want to do this, was like, I was in awe. I could not believe her art quilts, especially when you stood back from them, it's like a
Mhm.
painting, right?
Mhm.
You're just like,
Exactly.
wow, that's so beautiful. And you get up there and it's fabric. I'm like, how did she do this? Yeah. And I mean, this one picture was so cool. It was like a fall scene, like I would say like back east, how you guys have so many leafy trees,
Mhm.
that turn beautiful colors, right? So it was
Yeah.
that kind of scenery, and it was a small boy, like 6 years old or something like that, walking down the trail in the forest, and then there was sunlight shining down through the trees and shining
Oh,
on him. And I mean, it was gorgeous, and it really looked like a painting or a photograph, and
yeah.
it was humongous. It was like, I don't know, 80 by 80. It was a humongous quilt.
Wow.
I'll have to share the pictures with you sometime. I took a bunch of photos and
Oh, I'd
Yeah.
love to see that.
I can't remember her name though. That's terrible. But I
That's
remember her art.
that's
Yeah.
me and everything I ever bought. Like there's this panel I bought 2 years ago at the Desert Quilters Quilt Show, and I can't remember who made it. And I cut the maker's mark off. And I can't remember where it came from.
You know what I started doing is when there is salvage with the brand, the maker or the name of the fabric line, I
Mhm.
will add that to my label.
Mm.
Mm.
You know, so
Great
then
idea.
so it just becomes a part of the quilt. That way, when anybody says, you know, what fabric line is that? You can go, oh yeah, that's, you know, let me look at the label.
No, I need that. I need that because everyone always asks me, what fabric line is this from? And I'm like,
And you can even sew that
bought it.
label into your jackets and stuff.
Oh yeah, on the inside and stuff. Yeah.
On the inside.
Well, a lot of the tweed that I buy comes from the same factory in Texas, and I want to go there. I have your address. I will be just showing up like, is this tweed heaven? Is this where all the tweed is made?
Do you imagine if they had like a little section off to the side with all the tweed they've ever made?
Wouldn't that be cool?
I would show them my YouTube channel, like, I made this one, I made this one.
Yeah. Like Moda has that where you can go into their warehouse and every designer and every Moda fabric line that's ever been made is just sitting in this large room. So you can go through and look at
Wow.
them all. Yeah.
Ollie, if you're still here, I can't remember the design house, but there's a brand that does it. I don't know if it's Chanel. Every jacket she's ever made is in this giant dome, and they're all behind glass. So like you
Wow.
walk in this room and it's every jacket that she's ever made. And I'm gonna copy that one day. I will copy that very
Got
in my
it. It's on the list.
in
Got
my
it.
but I can never remember the house because it's famous in Europe.
Mm.
Someone is
Manufacturers
snoring.
have their swatch books. Thank you,
Yeah.
Ollie. I want to go to this place. I called them and I asked them, like, do you guys, sell to individuals? And the guy was like, what do you need? What
How much?
a forklift?
Yeah.
Do you know how
About
much
all of it.
do you know how much a roll of tweed would weigh?
Oh, a lot.
They would
Hey,
come to
William, Sherry Googled the Fire Stick and it goes bad 2 to 4 years is the lifespan.
Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. I will be getting rid of it.
So you're saying you can't use it past the 4 years, even if it's working?
It's probably an update issue.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Updates.
I have an Xbox in here, okay? And whenever I turn it on, which is rare, it's asking me, where is Xbox Live? And I have to tell it Xbox Live doesn't exist anymore. So although you can plug it in and turn it on, the technology may not be there to support whatever you're trying to do.
Xbox Live is gone.
It's not compatible on my I have an Xbox One. I'm a curator of old stuff. I have a Nintendo
Yeah.
64, original Nintendo, a Sega.
I love the old school Nintendos.
I do that when I want to completely detach from the world. Oh, thank you, Ollie. It's House of Dior. They have a literal, it's beautiful. It's like a literal museum. You walk in, it's every jacket they've ever made.
Well, I'll have to look that up. That sounds amazing.
I watch a lot of fashion designers,
Yeah.
but more of the practical ones, not the ones where they're walking out with triangles on their heads. And one person is strapped to another. I saw that and I was like, I guess if they call it fashion, it's fashion, I guess.
Right.
Oh, craziness.
It's a collector's item now. I can. Okay, hold on. Let me go get one. I'll just put it on the shelf, literally. I think it's over here.
A fire stick can be a collector's
No,
item?
don't put 'em on.
Stop. Who wants to collect fire sticks? Who has that desire? I don't know. That's a special someone.
Someday they could be worth something.
Yeah, it's true.
You never know.
You're gonna be playing Bob and Chicken soon.
You can do it, Katie. Is this the last seam?
Got one more scene to go. I hope I can
Okay.
get to that last scene.
Yeah. Ollie says he got a sneak peek at Dior 1/4 size dresses from the 1800s, 1880s.
I
Hi,
forgot.
Lisa.
I have not ever thrown away an iPhone box.
Nice. Oh. Do I need this anymore? That's what I say to people. Do I need this? No. Okay, bye. I don't keep anything.
I'm a hoarder. But that'll go back. That actually had a place. These will all go back. But here it
Okay.
is. Here is the magic fire stick from like 5 or 6. And why have one when you can have 3?
Yeah, it's a 4K Fire Stick 4K. All right, let's look.
A 4K HDR Ultra.
Ooh, sorry, didn't read all of that.
Who would have the? The funny thing is, I have a lot of these sites. Like I pay for Discovery Plus because my son's obsessed with science, as he should be.
Yeah. HD Ultra.
These are for there. It's just. Oh, that's awesome. Hello, Lisa. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi, Lisa.
Oh, it even comes with a remote. That's what's so heavy in here. I wonder what's so heavy in here.
Yeah. You
Yes,
should still be fine
I'm
for a little bit longer on
I'm an
these.
antiquated dinosaur.
Hi, Lisa.
One more scene to go, and we'll have this
Yeah.
whole piece together.
I was watching Lisa a little earlier. She was live with Jessica and Deb. And so I was listening to their conversation, and yeah, they were sewing and working.
I know I need to finish my coat. He says out loud for the 3rd time.
You will. You have it all, the binding and everything pinned on.
I have like half of an arm to go.
Okay.
How's it going, dude?
Oh, so you're close to getting it done then.
Yeah. Do you know, I thought my son was in here, but that drawer is mad that I opened it and stuff is literally falling out of the drawer that I opened. I don't even want to look, but I have to.
Yeah. Oh,
All right. Now we got 2 halves to put together.
Elvis has left my VHS box area. If you don't have an Elvis VHS, I don't know if we can be friends or not.
I just want to let you know that I woke up to Trini Triggs this morning.
You woke up to Trini?
Triggs.
I almost forwarded everything Trini Triggs is popping up now. He's from Louisiana, and he was put in the Louisiana Music Hall of Fame last year, and I almost sent you the video.
Was he wearing tight pants?
My dude has not aged a minute.
Stop.
He's gained like 5 pounds. My dude has not aged a minute. He still looks like it's 1997. I am jealous.
Yeah.
Oh, now that song's in my head. I like the boss of a record.
You played another song by him last night too. What song was that?
all his. Do you know what's funny? When they mentioned his hits, they didn't even bring up Boss for Wrecking Crew. They named off like 15 songs. I was like, oh, I haven't heard any of these.
Yeah, there's like a best of Trini Triggs out there. It's on my Spotify.
Y'all don't forget to hit that thumbs up button.
I'm so shocked that I found a country that you hadn't heard of.
I don't know. He just never hit my radar because I was such into Garth Brooks at that time. I mean, who can compare to Garth Brooks?
Chris Gaines. It's not a day without you giving me that look.
You're welcome. Ollie said he's focusing on your Habs jersey.
This is something that I got 20-something years ago. I washed it and it shrank.
And now it's just size.
Never washed something from the 1960s. It will never dry something from the 60s or 70s.
Mm.
I didn't know what I was doing, and this thing, the letters came in on themselves and everything. So now it's a wall hanger.
Hi, Laura. Welcome in.
Hi, Laura. Good to see you.
Oh, good. All right, you guys, I see 38 people watching. I only see 26 likes on here.
I was 23.
Yes, please do hit the thumbs up.
Hit that thumbs up. Share out Katie. She's an amazing creator. You know, you want to share her out in the world.
Absolutely. And if you don't, you're going to get a half an hour of William karaoke. So get those likes up. Get those and I'm not feeling too me today.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything going okay over there in Arizona, Laura? I hope so.
Oh, there's the other person that also lives in Arizona. Laura does.
Yeah.
But she's not a creator. But
Laura,
she does live in Arizona.
But Laura and I kind of have the same weather. Rita lives on the surface of the sun. I'm not saying I don't live in Venus because it's 110 on average here during August. I'm not saying I don't live on the surface of the sun as well. But I'm down the street
to
from
go, y'all, on this. Whew.
Is that beeping you or me?
My if you're hearing beeping, it's my iron that's making that beeping noise.
Okay, good.
Yeah. It makes a beeping noise telling me, oh, I'm just going to go to sleep if you don't pick me up and use me.
I have a mega backup in here, and I plugged something into my mega backup, and I was like, this is going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back.
Mm-hmm.
And when it starts beeping, I have to unplug almost everything in here.
$290 for a repair. Ouch.
Whoa. Wow. No, thank you. Save that money.
Yeah.
Save that money. It's just crazy how much things are now.
John says that folded over double fine stitch edge.
Oh, that beeping is a DVD player that's not working.
Oh, it's yours. It's in your room that you're hearing the beeping?
I have like Sentinel hearing.
Oh, okay.
And there was something going on, and I was like, what is the problem? So it's a DVD player that I'm surprised still works. They're not made, like, things are not made to be used nowadays, just looked at.
We have a DVD player and 2 Blu-ray machines. But one of them will only play certain videos from this side of the pond, and then I ended up ordering me one that I could play any on it from no matter where it was in the world, because that expensive Blu-ray machine wouldn't play United States videos, which griped me.
I just found a quilt shop that is 8 minutes from my nephew's house in Arizona.
Oh, cool.
Is there a place where people do not sew? Like in Southern California, it's not a sewing place, but a lot of people sew here.
I can't imagine there's anywhere that people don't sew because people wear clothing and I mean,
Because everywhere I've ever lived or visited has some sort of a quilt guild or a show or something.
well, there's no quilt guild here at all.
You
No
are the
quilt-
quilt guild.
I was about to say you should
Yeah,
start
I'm
one.
the quilt guild. That's
You
right.
are. You
Because I'm
are.
the only quilter over here right now.
No, I'm
You are the
serious.
president.
You should call yourself the official Greenland Quilt Guild.
Yep, because
And
I'm
then-
the only one.
then-
Membership one.
You don't have to tell people that though.
No.
Seem like it's a giant organization, like be like the entire country of Greenland is behind me.
Very true.
Yes.
Say that. And I bet I could get away with that too.
You could. Are you kidding me? People this is the internet. People call themselves doctor and they're not doctor. People do all kinds of things,
The reaction I got about my mandala, I was just blown away by all the comments about the mandala.
Oh,
Someone
wonderful.
came up and says, "How much you want for that?" I said, "Huh, enough to buy me a." This is the only way I would think of selling it is if you gave me enough money to go buy myself a Janome M8. I might consider it.
Okay, that's too low. That's too low.
I was about to say you got to aim higher. You need to be able to drive
Yeah.
it like a boat. I'll
Yeah.
switch. I'll exchange it for a
Give me-
yacht.
Yeah, give me a
remember, we're
$100
looking
and
for.
buy-
Oh, never
Yeah.
mind. I'm not gonna say it. But yeah.
Do you remember what I told Cynthia last night? You always got to start at an extremely high price.
Oh yeah.
This is
I-
true.
I sold a vest for $999, and I say that for tax purposes, and 99 cents. But I was really shocked that somebody was willing to pay that much money for a vest that I made.
Wow.
But they did.
Yeah.
Is my whole point. So you'd be surprised what people are willing to pay for authentic homemade artwork.
Mary
yeah.
says, quilt guilds cost money, don't they? I spent all my money on fabrics and now I'm quilting for free. I guess it would depend on what you want to charge for having a quilt guild. You can be like Sean and his quilt guild don't cost anything.
I keep on forgetting. There's a really snooty one by my house. I want to go in and just to see their face, and I'm like, y'all got any Tula Pink?
Oh gosh.
I'm trying to cut it in,
Or do you have
in
any
honor
quilts?
of my.
Or do you
my-
have any quilts that I can cut up and turn into jackets?
Oh no, they would call the police on me. Sir, desecrator of quilts, out of here now.
Yeah, your face is already up on their board. If you see this man.
John says, right, Katie. For instance, Rita is charging Baron $290 per 5 minutes for just alterations.
That's kind of low, Rita. You gotta when someone's like, "Will you hem my pants?" Sure, for $1,000.
And then she says, homemade shopping bags are selling for between, wow, really? 75 to 150 bucks for a shopping bag?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh man, let me get off my duff. and
That's
start
way
sewing.
richer than I can afford.
Let me start
And I was
sewing.
thinking $10,
Now I was thinking 10 bucks too, man.
depending on what the fabric is. Like if I just had like canvas or duck fabric.
My word, that is
That's
outrageous.
expensive grocery bag, man.
Yeah.
It better be reinforced.
It better be, and it
But-
better last 100 years.
But to be
That'd be-
fair,
Lined with gold.
for
Yeah.
real, Trader Joe's introduced a new bag here in Southern California, and the police had to come because the line was so long and people were fighting each other
For
Really?
a bag?
Over
for
a bag?
a Trader Joe's bag.
Yeah,
And
I don't understand.
also,
What's
there was-
the,
Plan.
so I'm telling you, I'm not surprised people are paying that much. There was a barista bear at Starbucks.
Oh yeah.
People were getting in fistfights over it. People called the police because the employees were buying them before the store opened, so they'd have no barista bears. It was ugly. In my town, there's a very famous shot of a Target where people are fighting over Stanley Cups. I was
I
watching a
remember
video.
a time when people were standing in long lines like the rest of us fools, fighting over Beanie Babies.
I want to know
Oh,
what
yeah.
happened. I still want to know what happened to that couple that the judge made them split up Beanie Babies. Do they still have them? There was like
I have
famous
some. I have
divorce.
quite a few of them, actually.
Well, there's one Starbucks cup that has eluded me that I really wanted, and it was a teacher one, and it looked like a Ticonderoga pencil.
Oh, wow.
So if anyone ever sees it out in the world, think of
Okay,
me.
I'll keep an eye out. I go to really obscure Starbucks.
So
Barstow, I'm looking at you.
yeah, it was like a couple years ago that this cup came out, but I could never find it.
You never know. You could walk into a Starbucks out in the middle of Nebraska somewhere and they haven't updated their stuff.
That's true.
You never know.
Yeah.
Rita
I always
says
thought
that
about-
she was just curious that she has been making the shopping bags and happened to see what people were selling them for. She was shocked. Yeah, that is shocking.
Well, let me get my serger out. Let's go.
I was
Who
about
wants
to-
If they're gonna make that kind of money, maybe I'm in the wrong business here.
Hey, this thing is zooming on me. It's the table I'm bringing in here. This camera is crazy.
It's following you because it's in love with you.
I said, hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
I
like a
couldn't resist that
mosquito.
one.
Like a mosquito.
Oh. All right, so Katie,
Hmm?
are you using, okay, I just want to start thinking about the piano keys. Or do you
Okay,
want to
so,
talk
yeah.
about that yet or no?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay. Like I'm getting my paper out and I need to get a pencil.
You know how
Welcome
we
in,
had,
Lanny Grace.
you know
Welcome
how
in.
we had half the layer cake pieces left over?
Hey, Lainey. Yeah.
We had half of those left over, plus we had half several of the 5-inch squares, and I thought if we could cut those all into either, I was thinking 2.5-inch, but then I don't know if there'll be enough to do that all the way around. I don't know.
Okay.
Because
All right.
I need to find my tote that I have all that in, because it's in a tote.
Yeah.
Let me sew this last seam and then I'll go hunt it down.
It's all right. I'm gonna do some measuring while you're doing
Yeah.
that.
So I guess my question of the day is how many 2.5-inch by 4.5? Because we need to trim them down to 4.5 to make those cornerstone 4-patch blocks.
Yeah.
How many of them for the 2 short sides, and then you're going to have a long, no, you won't have a long side because we're going to have cornerstones. Yeah. So the 2 long sides, how many 2.5-inch strips would you need? And how many 2.5-inch strips would you need for the short sides?
Okay.
See if we're going to actually have enough or not.
Okay. And then how?
I think that if we're going to do piano key, we should be able to do them like 2.5 by 4.5. What do you think?
That's what I was going to ask you, how big you wanted it.
Yeah,
because it
2.5
would
by
be
4.5, which
your
means there's
piano
going to be
key
a little
would
bit
be-
of waste.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. 2.5 by 4.5.
Yeah.
Piano key.
And if
And
there's
then-
not enough, then we're going to have to break out some yardage to cut to like rotate them or something.
And then you wanted to do and you said cornerstones?
Yeah, 4 cornerstones, which would be a 4.5 squared 4-patch
Correct.
block.
Yeah.
I had some of those left over.
All right. So
I actually had several left over, come to think of it.
all right. Let's do some math.
You're going to need the measurement. Well, yours should be pretty accurate to what mine is, so I would think
Yeah.
yours is
Mine came out to 44.5 by 56.5.
Okay, well, as soon as I get this last stitch in and I press it, I'll measure it.
I always measure from the middle too. Like
In the middle?
I don't
Okay.
measure the edge because you can you can warp it a little bit because you can stretch it out a little bit further.
Okay.
So I
gotcha.
always go from the middle.
Rita
When
says,
I
"Don't
when
use the
I measure a
things
quilt, I do the top, the middle, and the bottom, and then divide
Yeah.
it by 3 to get an average.
Oh, that's a good.
And
That's a good tip
that
too.
will help adjust your borders by doing that. Or it'll help adjust the squareness of your quilt.
Okay.
And if you need to, you could always add a single border, like if you need to add a 1/2 inch or an inch or an inch and a half to get your 2.5 inch ones to come out correct.
Okay.
Like if you need the quilt to be a little bit bigger, the main quilt.
To accommodate for the
Yeah,
Okay.
just throwing some
It's not
ideas
going to
out
be a
there for you.
perfect number
you.
because everything I've done has been in my head, not written out until Andrea started writing it for me. But I didn't have this part done yet because when I was trying to do the math, I'm like, this doesn't even make sense. How is it off by that much?
Oh. I had to make sure my son was on track. And that boy
Yeah.
he's making ribs because we live in a Tony Roma's.
Oh. Oh yeah, you didn't have those ribs yesterday. You were talking about those.
Lisa says, "Is that why my daughter takes my shopping bags? Side hustle without sharing the moolah?"
Oh, I would be so mad. I would be so mad.
Mm-hmm.
That's like whenever my son asks me to fix something, like on his rash guard or any of his MMA stuff, I'm like, okay, I'll like do 3 stitches, and I'm like, that'll be $1,000, sir. And I'm joking, I would never charge my kid.
No, we know.
That's okay if you do.
No, I give him money. Like he does chores, but I give him money. And the other day he tipped somebody. And I looked at him and I told him, if you don't have a job, you don't have to tip people. Save your money. You are literally a minor. You are 16 years old. Save your money.
Yeah.
But he
Well,
sees
that's actually good of him to do that, Yeah, that's
he's a good kid. Like he really is. He really wants to help people out. Me, I'm old and jaded and bitter. We have tip jars here everywhere, like at our Carl's Jr. The only place that doesn't have a tip jar is McDonald's.
yeah, that's crazy. Like I'm gonna tip at a Carl Jr.
I thought that I was at the window and I was like, is that a tip jar? I worked at one 100 years ago, and you would get fired if you did that.
Yeah, yeah.
But that was also when back in the ye old 1900s.
That was back in the day when you didn't have to survive on your tips.
Mm.
When an employer actually paid you.
You know what's funny?
Waitresses having to give bus boys some of their tip money, but the bus boys get paid by the hour. Waitresses get paid $2 an hour plus tips. That's not fair.
In some states, yeah. In some
That's
states.
crazy. Hey, Dubrovka. Yay. Was dinner good? I'm making ribs right now and deciding what vegetable I'm gonna smile and eat in front of my child. These are so good.
You don't like vegetables?
Well, I'm one of those people. I try not to be too much of a hypocrite. So if I tell my son you need to eat some kale, I'll eat some. but we eat the cool vegetables. And in
I
my
don't know.
area, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Kale is terrible. I don't know how you could eat that. Kale.
I grew up, or I think it's because it's cash crop around here. I've
Uh,
been eating it my whole life. I don't know any better.
uh,
It's kind of like I'm shocked when people don't eat fish, but I've been eating fish my entire life. So
yeah,
you
I'll eat fish, but it looks good, Katie.
You're looking at the back side of it.
Yeah,
It
but
still
still
looks good.
Yeah, but look. Do you see my mistake? I'm gonna leave it there though. I'm gonna leave it like that on purpose.
You got two dark blocks right next to each other? Is that
Yeah.
well, there's a top and a bottom with that,
Yeah.
like on the top too.
Yeah.
But
Right
it's
here.
fine. It looks good though.
Yeah, you did it twice, so it's a design choice.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not ripping it out. I'll turn you so you can see the other side of it.
Yeah, looks good.
Okay,
love
so
the
we measured
colors.
it from the center for the length, so I'm just gonna fold it in half and do it like that. All right, let's see here. Where's my dressmaker's measuring tape?
You got to massage the veins to make it less bitter. The kale. Oh,
Mm.
okay.
What about just taking the veins out? Oh, who rolled this up wrong?
I tried to make crunchy kale chips one time, and I guess I left them in the oven too long because they just, as soon as I touched them, they fell apart. They just disintegrated. I was like, well, that didn't work. I was going to try to be a little healthy, and have kale chips.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't
Never
work.
tried making those. I think I figured it out, Katie.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do some. I just need to do a little bit more math, but I think I figured it out.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm about to give you the measurements of what my size is compared to yours.
Okay.
Maybe they'll be the same. I hope.
Yeah.
Might not be real accurate, but it's close enough. 22 1/4. All right. Right. So the length is 56.
Okay.
The width is 44 inches.
Yeah. So I'm a 1/2 inch bigger than you.
Yeah. And it's probably just how we did the sewing part of it, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could be the way I measured it too.
Am I wrong? It's a long story, but my son, he needs to finish a class that he procrastinated on. And a parent just called me and asked me if they could take my son to the movie with their son. And I said no, because he needs to finish his class.
Yep.
Am I
Yeah.
wrong or what?
Say
No,
that
you're
again.
right.
Repeat that again.
Nope.
And then
You're
my
absolutely
ex-wife, and then my ex-wife just called me and she's like, "Are you growing up?" Did you say no?
No, he needs to finish his class. That's his
Yeah.
job. That is
We're,
his job.
we're
Yeah.
homeschooled, and so we can do it anytime. And he really procrastinated this year. So he's cramming, and we only have like physical school is over tomorrow, and then at home school is over next week.
Yeah. No, he just, yeah, I would ask him to, sorry.
And
That's your job.
I told Charlie's mom next week we'll go out for tacos and punch. I can't believe I said that out loud. Who drinks punch? But I was like, next week I'll take everyone out. And I guarantee you she's gonna take me up on that offer. She said, "You're gonna pay, we'll be there."
Yeah.
No, well, the kids will, but my whole point is like, I don't know,
Yeah.
he's got to finish his class.
Looks
Yeah.
like we lost Mona altogether. No, she's still around. Hey, before I forget,
Yeah.
Thank you, Rita.
yes, can you show them yours?
My quill?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, not yet. There you go.
I like how you put the like an accent row in there in a couple spots. That looks great.
Yeah, I'm really big onto this whole navy white thing right now.
It looks
But-
good.
So I did that, and then I did the same thing at the bottom. So
Yeah,
it looks a lot like
wonderful.
Yeah, thanks.
Awesome.
Thank you, Vicky. I have internal guilt for everything I do. I was raised Roman Catholic.
Yeah, it was a really fun, like, and I have a lot of, I thought I was going to be using a lot more of these, so I have a whole bunch more cut out. But I
Oh,
can make
how
a
many
whole
did
other
you
quilt.
have left over?
Oh, I was cutting happy.
You might use them on the back.
Katie, like I got that much.
Oh, yeah, you got a lot left over too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to find my tote with all of mine so I could take. Well, you're about to do the math too, or you're doing the math now. You think you
I am.
Okay. That way I can see if I'm going to have enough. If not, then I'm gonna have to improvise.
So, it's looking like we're gonna need, where'd my, okay. Where'd my pencil go? Oh, come on, life. Get back together. There you are.
Come on, life.
Yep, I did say that.
I'm proud of you, Lieutenant Dan.
It looks like you're going to need 102 piano keys.
Uh-oh. I bet we're not going to get 102 out of all that.
Yeah, you have 28 on the right and the left side, and then you'll have 23 on the top and the bottom.
23?
23.
Top and
And
bottom.
then your
4-patch is
your
4.
4.5 inch. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
I bet you I'm not going to have enough. So that means something's going to have to be done different, I guess.
So yeah, I'm just cutting out all of them on my in my fat quarter patch that I still have, and go from there.
There's no way I can make that many of them, I don't think.
Okay, so instead of doing that, do you have enough yardage that you could put just like you did here? Okay, so you'll frame it. So you could do 102 of your 2.5 inch squares, and then put yardage on the top and the bottom.
Yeah, I probably could do that.
So
Yeah.
you could frame it so you could have yardage, your squares, and then more yardage, and you can make that 4.5 inches wide, and that
Yeah,
would match
I'll
your
have to go
quilt
through
too.
I'll have to go through my yardage and see what I have
Yeah.
that will go with this. Well, dang. What would happen if you took, since those were 5-inch squares, and
Okay.
and then the 10 by 5, what happens if you would make them still be 2.5, but do 2.5 by 2.5 sewn side by side all the way around. Do you think they would be enough doing it like that?
So, oh, just like we can talk about like
Yeah,
this.
like that. Yeah, do half patch all the way around as a border.
Yeah, you would still need 102 of the 2.5-inch squares.
Okay. I'm gonna have to think about what to do about this. I am not doing 102 flying birds. No way.
Is
How
that
about
Rita?
cutting
That's
up
Rita.
a
Yeah, there ain't no way I'm gonna
charm
put
pad?
flying. Oh no, ain't happening.
You got all those charm squares?
Huh?
Yeah.
You would have those would have to be what, 4.5 inch long, probably.
You got cut out
Well,
mid-sentence,
size.
Teresa.
If you take two 2.5-inch squares and sew them together, it's a 2.5 by 4.5.
Yeah, yeah,
It's the same size as what I'm cutting out right now.
yeah. The rectangles. Yep.
Yeah. So if you have those left over, you could use that too.
That's right, because I know I have some half patch ones left over too.
Mix in some black and white squares.
Let me
Black and
find my
white?
darn leftovers. They're in a tote. Hold on a minute while I look for them.
Okay.
So I guess what I could do is go ahead and just cut all of them and see how many extras that we're going to need, and then find some yardage to intermix in the middle of it. What do you think about that?
Definitely could do that too, because you do have quite a few backgrounds that you used.
Yeah, because
You could
I have this.
use the background.
Okay, so this is all of the stuff that's been chopped on, but then I
Yeah.
still have some layer cake pieces left over too.
Yeah, I think that you have enough.
Okay,
How many layer cakes? How many pieces are in that layer cake?
it was 2 layer cakes, and I pulled out
Okay.
all the horse ones. So I had over 50% of it left over after I pulled the horses out. I had like 70% of it left,
Okay.
because I think 10 came out of one. 10 of the horse ones came out. I don't know. Let me see how many horse ones I had. Hold on a second, because I can actually verify that, because it's easier to count what I pulled out of it than try to guess. All right, let me pull, because I pulled all these horse ones out and unicorns. Let's see how many I pulled out. And it was 2 layer cakes. 1, okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I guessed right. I pulled 10 out of each layer cake, so that left 32.
32,
Yeah.
so you had 36. So sorry, 32. So you had 64 layer.
Yeah, and I
that
didn't
you're
use
working
all
with.
of the, and I didn't use all of the layer cake
Yeah.
that because I just showed you that. So those
Yeah.
would be cut also into strips. So that's what I ought to do, is just see how many I can get out of it, and that'll give us an idea. Because I also have a bunch of these left over. See this? These are all half patch blocks, and I only need enough of them to make 4 patch blocks. And then there's the leftovers of that. So yeah.
Yeah, you could definitely intertwine those too.
Yep, could definitely incorporate into that. Yes. See, and I also have this mint. I don't even need to make 4 patch blocks, because look, I already have these. So I could pull out 4 and then take these and turn them into half patch ones, rip out the middle seam
Yeah.
and then intermix them with the strips. That's actually a good idea.
7, 8, 12, 16,
In fact, that's what I'm going to do.
20.
Pick out 4 for the 4 patch. All right, so I've got my 4-patch right here. These I can pull apart and make them half-patch ones. We'll have the math figured out here directly.
Well, you're in the right place.
Yes, I am.
Got 20 McTeacher over there.
Yep. Between her and Shonda, but Shonda's been busy, so.
And 20, 60.
Rip these out.
2, 3. That's 80. It's 84. All right, I have 84 out of 102.
You do 84
I
out of
that's what I have cut so far. I didn't want to overcut.
yeah. I'm gonna cut.
I need 18 more, but I could use these half patch pieces too.
Say we could use the half patch
Right.
and mix them.
1, 2. So I need 9 of these then, so I can take them apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna tell everyone now, I never said I was a pattern designer. This all came from my head. With the help
You
of
are the
someone
pattern
doing
designer.
with someone helping me with the math.
Katie, this is all you. I don't really do a lot of things on my own. I'm always bumping ideas off of other people and talking to, and I mean, you guys don't know really that you're helping me, but I'll ask questions.
Questions are great to ask because that's how you learn something.
The only way you
And
learn.
if I get stuck on something, I should be able to, hey, how can I resolve this problem? What can I do?
I was raised by someone who worked for NASA, and they would always say, always ask questions, never stop asking.
There is no stupid question, none.
No.
I am more about clarification, so I'll ask a bunch of times.
Yep.
Like, are you sure you want to do this?
Type 1 in the chat.
Right.
Guys.
And this, once we get this, because Andrea's been writing the patterns, and so far we got all of it written up to this part right now.
Yeah.
And when it's finished writing, any beginner can make this quilt. It's not that hard. I thought it was pretty simple what I did. To make, keep it simple.
It is a beginner's quilt.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I
guess the piano key might be the hardest part, but even that to me seems a little bit simple to me.
Yeah. I would even, Katie, once you make this, even put videos on your channel just showing them how to make it.
I think that's a good idea because I thought about doing that so they could see how to do this. Because there's enough left over here to show them how to do it.
Mm-hmm. And you don't have to make the whole thing. You can make a block or two and go, okay, once we make the block, and then you showcase the row or the quilt and go, this is what we're making next. So
that's a good idea, actually.
I'm all about that life. I like teaching. So that's where my brain goes a lot. Yeah,
I agree. Because I wanted to keep it simple this go around compared to Katie's Creative Chaos, because that one's beautiful and it's going to be gorgeous when I get it all sewn together. But I'm not so sure it's well, I guess it's subjective on whether you would call it beginner friendly or intermediate. I mean, it's just a bunch of 4 patches and hourglass blocks with Satchel. That's basically what it boils down to.
It could be just
the way I did it. Yeah,
confident.
Yeah, but it's just the way I did it that makes it a little bit more complicated.
Mm-hmm.
And I did that pattern just messing around. I had, I'm still trying to learn the mechanics of several of these blocks. And I was just messing around when I stumbled on how to make a 4-patch block by sewing 2 5-inch squares face to face and sewing on 2 sides and then cutting horizontal and vertical. And I'm like, wait a minute, this just made 2 4-patch blocks. And then the hourglass is the same way. I know it's not an hourglass, y'all. I just call it that because I'm looking at what's in the middle of it. It's actually a broken dishes block.
Yeah, it's a leaky dish.
Leaky dish. That's right.
I just made that for my last row on my quilt. I was watching you and I'm like, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And then William and I call it the leaky dish. So.
Yeah, I know I don't call it what it's supposed to be. I just call it because I see what's in the middle of it.
No, it's broke. I believe it's called the broken dish.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's a very cool block, especially with the way I made it, you know, because I
Yeah.
sewed on all four sides of that 5-inch square with them face to face. And then I cut them both on a diagonal. And I had no idea what was going to happen when I did it. Because like I said, I'm still trying to learn the mechanics of a lot of these blocks or trying to understand what makes them the way they are. And when I had 4 half square triangles, I'm like, oh my God. And then I thought, well, let's make an hourglass block. And this is before I realized I had to trim it down. So when I sewed them all together, I'm like, wait, this is not the same size as the 4 patch blocks, which means, you know, it's not going to be the same size. So that meant the next one I made, I needed to trim down all 4 half square triangles to 2.5 so that they could make a 4.5-inch block. Yeah.
Yep.
And that was just messing around, playing around.
Yeah, I think that's like one of the biggest opportunities when you're a beginner quilt. It's like you don't think of seam allowances right away.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're making like a half square triangle, and you know it needs to be 4.5. Some, you know, you might start with a 4.5-inch block, not knowing well about the seam allowance that you need to use.
Yeah. Hi, Quilted On.
Hi, Quilting On. How are you? Welcome in.
So this to me is a good learning curve so that when you're, and anyone could do this, just mess around and see what you come up with. And, you know, there's going to be math problems and, you know, at least that's what I'm discovering right now. I am not a pattern creator, but if I can come up with a channel so long that's inside my head for everyone to, you know, sew along with me, then, you know, we can figure out the written part of it as we're doing it, you know?
Yep.
You are a pattern creator. You're just not a pattern writer.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
I envisioned it to look like this.
Right.
Exactly.
Kind of like every time a sewing machine breaks down, I tell myself, I am a sewing machine.
Yeah. Well, see, you make jackets and you amaze me the way you just throw a jacket together within a few hours.
Oh yeah.
It's something I love to do. And if you love to do something, it comes easy. But don't get me wrong, sometimes I wanna, if I'm pulling out my seam ripper, I'm having a bad day.
Look what John said. John says, if your leaky dish block quilt needs some oomph, you can add a batten quilt border, stuffed crust leaky dish quilt.
Oh, I'm hungry now.
Oh, that's a cool name.
Alibaba.
I'm
Oh,
hungry.
that's a really cool name. Because this quilt doesn't have a name yet. Stuffed crust leaky dish quilt. That's a. Oh, I'm gonna.
A long time ago, I made a broken dish block, and I annoyingly called it the leaky dish because I couldn't remember broken dish. Just like Jason Aldean or whatever that guy's name was from the concert that took me at 8 hours.
That's exactly what his name is.
Yeah, it was Jason Aldean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
And
His
that
name
says,
wasn't-
wish I could stay, but I
his name
cannot.
wasn't
Thanks for the
Josh.
fun time. Bye until next time. See you later. What time
Hi.
is it anyway?
His name wasn't Josh Combs. Nope.
Oh,
Luke
it's
Bryant.
time
It was Luke Bryant, right?
Luke Combs, I mean.
Luke Bryant.
Luke Combs.
I heard of Luke Bryant. I had never. Yeah.
Do you know what? When
You
we hang
know
out,
it.
next time we hang out together, I am totally putting him on and we're gonna watch him.
He's really popular where I live.
Yeah. It's popular
Most of
here.
those people at that man's concert were from California.
Hmm. I knew we were in trouble when I saw those boots.
Is this a country music singer?
Yeah.
Last time we went to Vegas, we got caught in a crowd. Jess had never seen that many people at one place at one time, walking on a bridge.
No, I thought I was gonna die.
Too crowded, huh?
No, it was like 10, it was like what? Like thousands of people coming at you.
It was
And there
11
was like
o'clock.
one little line going like against the traffic.
We were
Oh, wow.
literally walking towards the venue was on the other end of the hotel we were staying at. So we
Yeah.
avoided the area for a while. And then
We
on our
did.
way back, we walked past like 4,000 people.
Dang.
That's Vegas, though. That's old school. When I used to go to Vegas when I was younger, every bridge looked like that. Every bridge, it was just nothing but people. Yes. That's why people
Sorry.
think, that's why everyone goes off about how dead Vegas is, because they remember when it was just wall to wall people.
Yeah.
And it is true.
Laura says, I'm sorry, but I had to take a call from my sister. Hey, you don't have to apologize. Life goes on.
I kind of like the abandoned Vegas, though. There's more walking room.
So now when I plan on going to Vegas, I look to see if there's any concerts in the area and where they're going to be. And then I'm going to avoid those weekends.
But I have a feeling, because I rarely come home on Sunday, I have a
Yeah.
feeling that every Sunday is like that.
Yeah.
Of all the, because
Have you, so I've never left on a Sunday before? I don't know
No.
if I have.
no,
Oh, okay.
You
All
know,
right.
this
So
is,
note to self, I don't leave on Sundays anymore.
you know, this is the first time that I'm going to be flying on a Sunday here. Normally, the airport doesn't even fly on Sunday. But since we have a new airport, I guess they decided we're going to fly on a Sunday.
well, you have the
Yeah.
room now at your airport. You have the availability.
Yeah, no more helicopter, which is going to be weird.
Quite honestly, like I've flown out of LAX internationally, but almost every time I've ever flown, it's been out of Burbank, at least leaving my area,
Wow.
because it's a smaller airport and it used to be cheaper. But someone I know, my friend Marquette, is actually helping build part of the new airport, and they're making it humongous.
I'm finally going to get to see the new Nuke airport since they turned it into an international and rebuilt it and everything, because I haven't seen it yet. So it's going to be new. It's going to be fun seeing flying out of both places for the first time. And then it'll be
I didn't catch what airport is he working? Is he helping with, William?
He drives concrete trucks, and
Yeah.
he helped building Burbank. They're building a new terminal across the street
Oh yeah.
for the Olympics.
I have a feeling that Burbank's is going to be more expensive to fly into eventually. That's what
Yeah.
usually happens too.
It used to be cheaper, but they they're gonna turn it into something where you it's like an exclusive club. Can you afford to be here?
Yeah.
That's why I love the smaller airports.
Yeah,
Ontario,
but sometimes those smaller airports cost more money.
does Ontario cost more? Just
So out of the 3 airports, LAX is the cheapest, followed by Ontario and then Burbank's.
of course.
And that it all depends if I fly out of GSO or RDU. So, or I even look at Charlotte sometimes too.
Come on, Bob.
But Burbank's is always like it's it's like $20 more. So it's not like 1,000, like 100 or something like that.
Okay.
But it's
thought you were gonna
still
say-
reasonable. And it all depends on the day too, and the time you're flying in and out. Like there's a lot of variables you need to take into account.
I am no longer an aficionado because I drive everywhere.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to not flying as much.
Laura, I am so sorry. She says, unfortunately, my sister is going to file for divorce after 33 years because her husband is cheating on her, and now he's trying to drain their bank accounts.
Oh,
I'm moving to the moon. See, this is why I'm gonna. I'm kidding. I'm so sorry, Laura.
yeah. Sorry to hear that.
Teresa Louise, your horse is coming along amazing.
Thank you.
It's definitely been very amazing watching this horse come together.
Yeah, she needs to freeze her account if she can.
Yeah.
That
Go
or
to
just
the
take all the money out one.
go to the bank and get it all transferred over because it's still legal. You can do that.
Man, if you, my bank calls me, if I like do anything out of the ordinary, they call me. They're like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah. My bank called me yesterday doing that. I was like, wow, thanks for calling. I
I've
appreciate it.
every time I made a big purchase, when I bought this computer I'm talking to you guys on, somebody tried to buy something that was over $50,000. Someone stole my information from Apple. I don't know. I don't know who I was sharing it with. So my card has been hacked many times. But it's a lot of it is because of because of my transactions on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, my husband, same thing. And luckily for me, I haven't had any problems with mine, knock on wood, but I think he buys a lot more stuff on the internet than I do.
I have an obsessive Amazon habit, but even then, they know that I'm not going to buy something that's like 10 grand, or I'm not going to buy like a computer or something crazy. And Laura and I are moving to the moon. Anybody else wants to go? That train boards in my front yard.
Whatever.
That train goes right past you. And it goes straight to my house. So no, whatever. Don't you hear this song? People all over the world join hands on the love train. Love train.
I'll remember to get on. I'll get my little stick with a little handkerchief filled with food, and we'll get on there
Song
tonight.
about being my baby going to the moon song.
You open the account. Yikes.
Oh me.
Well, Laura, I highly recommend that she keep track of everything. If she knows how much she took out,
Yep.
just have it all document, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Keep all the documents there. And
Write everything down.
everything. And then when, they get their lawyers, they go to court, it'll all have to come out then, because sounds like he's already moved stuff. And yeah, so she won't be able to touch his account because her name's not on that. So
That's really a crappy thing for him to do.
And because he's the one who is cheating on her, he will look less favorable during the divorce procedures.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah. I speak from experience on that one. My judge was like, she gets everything.
You know what though? My
Thank you,
ex-wife and I were mortal enemies. We couldn't even sit in the same room. And now she's like that annoying cousin that will never go away. And we get along. That's who I was talking. She called me right after my son's friend's mom called me. And
Well, you guys have a child together. It's a little different, when you.
Yeah, you need to get along.
Yeah.
we also divorced in 2012. So there's an ocean under that bridge.
Right.
Any animosity or anything, it's been so long, I kind of forgot what I was mad about.
I know when my daughter got divorced from her first husband, and every time she would have to take Abby to him, he would be mean and nasty to her. But her current husband takes Abby to her daddy, and Nate doesn't give Derek any guff whatsoever. It's kind of comical.
Oh no, International Harvester worked its way back in. I'm a International Harvester. I listened, we had to compromise at my job because the younger generation is listening to stuff that I can't get into. So I either put it on easy listening, funk music, or like 90s country. Well, like early 2000s country. So I am randomly singing songs that I hear all day long at my job.
They still have a alien of effect ion law in North Carolina. What does that mean?
Like an ion cannon?
I don't know what that means.
I read sci-fi books, so whenever I hear ion, I think of a cannon. I'm kind of glad I joined. I would have never finished this early.
Oh, good. See?
I wouldn't have started this until I started talking to somebody later this evening.
The beauty of it is you didn't have to run the live. You get to hang back and do your thing.
All right, so it's it's a civil heart bomb tort that allows the jilted spouse to sue a third party for intentionally interfering with a marriage and destroying the couple's love and affection, which ultimately leads to the breakdown of the relationship.
Oh, geez.
That's
I didn't
what.
know that. Wow.
Oh, I wish I would have known about that.
Can I add a TV show to that? My ex-wife and I used to always argue over a TV show, and I feel like that led to. I'm kidding. No, I didn't like the Kardashians, and she obsessively loved
Okay,
it.
well,
And I would walk out of the room, and so
interesting.
she still brings it up. She's like, "I can't believe you don't like the Kardashians."
Why should we care about the Kardashians?
I don't like
What I
that
want to
either.
know.
I don't
I'll
like
be back in a
watching.
few minutes.
It's nothing against the Kardashians. I am not a fan of watching ultra rich people.
Exactly. Exactly. So why should we care, right?
Don't stop. I'm just not. And I watched Housewives with my mom, but my mom had cancer, so there's a caveat to that.
I don't understand the fascination.
We, as human beings, though, we love to be voyeurs. Look at all the people that, like in my neighborhood, everyone has security cameras, and they're all kind of weirdly keeping an eye on each other. And that's a good way to be a voyeur from the safety of your house, and people can't even see if you're watching them.
That is just plain creepy. Just saying.
Oh, in my neighborhood, if you walk around at night, those Arlo cameras, you'll walk past and the neighborhood lights up. This is why, henceforth, I am moving to the moon.
I haven't found any houses for sale on the moon yet.
The moon's more frontier land.
Okay.
Boy, NASA has great dreams of grandeur when it comes to the moon.
I don't think they allow Highland cows up there.
We'll bring them.
Bring some chickens with you too.
We've got to eat something. I thought Jess was gonna say that. I had that whole line prepared.
Mary says, when my ex was flirting with a girl, I told her she could have him. Then I told him he could have her. It took the wind right out of their sails.
of my international harvester. It only took me a year to finish this project. We have come full circle.
Oh, that's a good question.
What's that?
What project is your longest running working project?
Oh, Jesus. You really want to know the answer to that
Oh,
one?
that's easy.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's
I'm
easy.
trying to
What
think
mine
right
is.
now.
I have a vest that my dad bought at Gemco in 1977, and I've been
Yeah.
sewing on that vest since I was a child. And it kind of almost doesn't fit anymore.
I don't have anything that old.
I have a pair of overalls that I've been sewing. Well, I wear them now, so I haven't sewn anything on them in a while.
Hmm.
I have a pair of overalls that's like 20 years old that I put patches on.
You know what? There is 40 of these right here already.
40 what?
40 of these 2.5 by 4.5.
Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe I'm underselling myself here.
Yeah. And you still have a lot of fabric left over?
Yeah, I haven't even started cutting on the 5 by 5.5 by 10-inch ones or the
Yeah.
rest of the layer cake that's left over.
Welcome in, Sherry.
Um,
Yeah.
I was gonna talk about the poll here, you guys, because it's getting later in the evening, and I thought I'd get that out of the way. So let's talk about this poll.
I think I got the answer right, but I'm not going to say it. I
Yep.
think I finally got the answer right.
You probably guessed it right off on the bat.
Hey, I was confident.
I picked
I was
A.
like, boom.
I picked A.
Okay, so what is the modern equivalent of the word a or I, however you want to say that? Is it A? Is it B? Yes. Is it C? Away? Or is it D? Any? Now, 35% voted on A, 63% voted on B, nobody voted on C, and 2% on D. The answer is B.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm half Canadian.
I
Yes.
picked A. I picked literally A for A.
Yeah. I thought about asking a Greenlandic word on one like this, where what's the word up up mean? And I bet a lot of, and then give you a short little thing like that. I bet most of you probably get it right.
Up means something different.
Up means yes. AAP is how it's spelled.
Oh, because where I'm from, op means opposition.
Nope, it means yes in Greenlandic.
Oh, that's funny. And op was used before the kids use it now. For anyone who's wondering.
The other word that gets used a lot for saying yes is yum. Yum. It means yes also. It's like yum. I'm like, that must mean yes. Yes, it does. But now if you say no, it's numic. There's no short word for no. It's just numbing. All right, let's cut some more of these. Now that I got all the 5-inch ones cut, let's cut all these 10-inch ones. See how many we get out of here.
Oh, that's so interesting. When I mute my audio, when I go to my blackout screen, it completely takes me off a screen. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, I noticed on the channel screen where you see the channel in the chat, whenever someone goes turns their camera off, like what Mona's done, you don't even see her on the screen in the browser where the channel's at.
I'm
but
learning
you've
all
seen
these
her on our Zoom.
crazy. I'm learning all these new things. I'm so used to the service I use.
Yeah, I've been using Zoom for a long time. I don't plan on changing.
My job uses Zoom.
And the only reason is because it's affordable and because I can put as many hours on it as I want. Because we know that Katie is live excessively.
I am too. No judgment. I am too. I go every other day.
Yeah, so you can relate to that.
Oh, totally. I'm sure people say horrible things about me, and I just laugh about it because I like what I do.
Yeah, I love it. This is a way to sew and look, we're getting something accomplished tonight. We have the center of the quilt sewn now, and I'm cutting for the piano keys now, so we can find out if I actually have enough to do it. This way, when I can relay yeah, we're gonna find out, aren't we, Jess?
Yep.
Were you on your cutting?
And I'm usually not done with a project this early. All I have to do is my cuffs.
Did you ask me if I was still cutting?
Yeah. Are you done subcutting?
Yeah, I'm sewing.
You're already, man, you are too fast for me.
Katie, we're in sets of like 6 now.
Oh,
Good gravy.
I need to catch up. No.
But don't be intimidated, Jess.
No,
is a
chain
sprinter.
stitch. Don't. Yeah, there's stuff that you can do that I can't, and I look at Teresa's horse and I'm like, there's no way. Like my brain doesn't function that way.
Neither does
I
mine.
want to do something like no.
So yeah, and like I usually can't sew and talk at the same time, but this is,
Yeah,
you know,
this
just
is
straight
fun.
stitching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laura
Imagine how
says yes.
boring it would be if we all liked the same thing, you know.
That's
Absolutely.
true.
Yeah.
That's
It would
true.
be horrible.
Laura's asking what Jess is working on, and then Lynn says, Teresa, are you using a light board behind your design? So 2 different questions for 2 different one of you.
I'm working on Katie's mystery quilt tonight.
The quilt
Her and I are working on the same quilt.
I'm seriously thinking to name it what John calls it. But that's such a mouthful, isn't it?
Girl,
Well, the
we
church,
can abbreviate it.
the Church of the Leaky Dish approves.
Yeah.
You are now knighted. Dame of the Leaky Dish.
Oh, look at you did it with your scissors too. Nice. Where's your crown?
Oh, my Dodger hat. And for anyone wondering, yes, my head is that big. This is my actual hat sign. I know. I have a giant head. 7 7/8. That's 1 step next to a cassava melon, a cantaloupe. A bush.
Hear it.
Oh my word. Hi, Nora.
Hey.
I hear you, baby girl.
She heard you say her name too. Because now she's jumping up here wagging her tail.
Flash, when I talk to her like through a screen or something, she doesn't nothing. If she can't smell you, you're like non-existent.
That's not how this one works.
Oh, sorry, baby.
It was hilarious. There was a video. I was watching videos and last night and I fell asleep and suddenly she's over here howling and I'm like, what is wrong with you? Because she woke me up. It was because Coda was on the screen.
Oh.
Because the TV was auto playing videos back to back of each other. And it had cycled into my channel stuff. And so she was howling because it was Coda and Leo playing around the ice and she could see Nico in the video too. So she just started howling. Oh my God.
Poor baby.
She does miss Coda.
Yeah.
Are you agreeing with that statement?
Yes, Mama. All right. I said 28. Okay. I'm just trying to make one side at the moment and then I got to iron it out and see if it.
Yeah, because I'm cutting. So let me know when you get one side done and see how many you got.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
Okay, to answer Lynn's question, this is a large window, storm window out of my bedroom window ceiling or seal, you know. It's a storm window. It's really big. And then
Am
so
I
just
seeing things? Is that William?
Hey,
Say-
how's it going?
Yeah,
Say
you're not seeing things.
You scared the hell out of me right now.
Ah!
I had my back turned. You scared the. I almost jumped.
Hi.
It's just a figment of your imagination.
I'm still not here.
Sorry, I had to, you know, put up groceries, all that. But look what I got.
Oof.
What is that?
A tortuga.
That's a turtle.
Oh,
It was a little turtle. And you guys can't see inside, but the spine, you see that inside?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There's the spine on the top of the shell. Anyways. Oh, I hear the baby.
Yeah.
Why
yeah, she's complaining.
she been crying this whole time?
No, I've got to go let her out. She probably needs to go shoo shoo. Do you need to go shoo shoo? Is that what this complaining's about?
Get her before she gets a kidney infection.
She's like, I gotta go to the bathroom, Mom. Like I said, this dog will tell you all about yourself if you don't get off your butt and move. I'll be right back.
So Teresa, you're using a storm window behind the horse.
yeah, it's just a storm window, piece of glass. And then behind that, I have a couple of lights back there shining.
Okay.
And that's what you
And
call
that's
a
how you can see
Mexican.
it
She
through the
can.
partridge paper. Okay.
What?
That's what
And
you
that's
call
how
a
you-
Mexican. You can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea how many times a day we ask that question. And you know what question I'm about to ask. Are you a Mexican or a Mexican?
That's right. My cousin told me that at his wedding, I was like gonna, I don't know, read out loud, which made me nervous. He was like, "Are you Mexican or a Mexican?" That pumped me up. I was like, "Ugh, guess I'm a Mexican."
The one that changed my life when I was younger, this couple was arguing. And I don't think I'd ever heard this phrase said this way before. But you know, I was working at a sandwich shop and they were arguing and I was making their food and she looked at him and she was like, "Don't talk about it. Be about it."
Okay.
And I was like, I don't know why that's so profound. So I live my life like that. Like, I'll show you when I'm done.
I got you.
Yeah. Walk the walk, don't talk it.
Exactly.
It
I
was
say that all the time to my fourth graders.
the right moment at the right time, huh?
Yeah, people can claim to be all kinds of things, you know. Like I said earlier, we're on the internet. People claim to be doctors. There is someone that I used to stream with that said they were a doctor. They'd never even gone to school for it.
Yeah, everybody's a photographer, everybody's a doctor, everybody's their own everything.
Oh, you're making me laugh. When I traveled, a friend of mine, because we had California LA IDs and we had our passports too, but he told everyone he was a producer.
And they believed him.
Oh, they had no way to prove that he wasn't, because we were far, far away from home.
Tell Katie it's perfect.
So how many did you end up with?
28 on the side. I'm going to do the 23 across the bottom, but the 28 on the side is perfect.
Okay.
But I am a ½ inch bigger than you, like my quilt.
Okay.
Too.
So I may end up having what?
You might have to take one off, but
Okay.
or trim a little
Or
bit.
trim it. Yeah, trim it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Twin
we'll
McTwin, I
figure
have
it
a
out.
question for you.
So?
Your shirt says that the Knights run. But I have a question. Do they walk? Asking
Only when they're in LA or on the West Coast. Now, I do the 3K every year at the school.
Oof.
Yeah. Fun facts. I don't think I ever shared that with anyone.
I'll do it with you. Can I use a scooter in a 3K?
They feed us subs after. Yeah, sure.
I'll put a
Oh,
sweatband on and everything. Who wants to eat a hoagie after running a couple miles?
No, you'd bring it
Oi.
home with you.
how many of you
Barf.
have eaten shawarma food?
I can't.
Barf.
If you get my heart rate pumping, I can't eat. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a minute after, like on the ground.
Oh, they want me to spotlight you, looks like. Jess, go back to what you were doing.
They want me to what?
They want me to spotlight you where you put the
Oh,
railroad.
I left it up.
Yep, there it is.
There it is. The piano
Yeah.
key. And you can even put a border in between too.
Yeah.
So we can put like a thin 1-inch border, or 1 1/4 maybe I would do. So it's like 3/4 inch space in between. So it kind of gives your eye a little bit, but it looks good.
Yeah, that looks just big enough
It
for a
looks
back
real
panel,
good.
front
Yeah.
panel, and 2 arms.
It looks very good.
I see the laser beams coming out of your eyeball.
John wants to know why you have a Canadian run in the United States.
Who? A
John.
Canadian run.
Jess,
We
why do you have a Canadian run in the United States?
We always, everything, like all of our marathons we always say 5K, 3K, 10K.
I
That's
never
how
thought
I've ever
about
known them
that.
as. But okay, it's 3.2 miles.
I never thought about that. We do call everything 10K, 3K,
Yeah.
5K.
My favorite run though is the color run.
Oh God.
And I love doing those. I used to do those with my daughters when they were little all the time.
Sherry says, I've got to make this quilt. It's very easy.
It is.
Is
And
that
it
what I
doesn't
do?
seem to be taking up, it's not hogging tons of fabric in the process either.
No.
Is that where they throw bath bombs at you and you run through the mud and get? No, thank you.
No, no, you don't run through the mud, but they do spray you with like a cornstarch. Like you do turn all colors. It's fun.
I would need an ambulance standing by. Cornstarch.
Oh, can you imagine?
I have the best idea ever, but no, I'm not even gonna say it out loud.
Sounds
It's gonna be great.
Sounds like something I can't say on the internet.
You're gonna love it.
Probably not wrong on that one.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
Laura's
Keep
done a
that in my
color
brain
run.
for future references.
Laura's done a color run and she loved it.
Yay. They're always fun. Yeah. Dress up in Olivia and I always put on tutus and all the little things in her hair and everything like that. I have a couple medals from that.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
If I'm running, there's a natural disaster, or dinosaurs have come back and they're coming to destroy us all.
Oh. Okay.
Matter of fact, last time I ran, there was a fire on the tractor and I thought it was near the fuel line. And I forgot that I could run that fast. And it wasn't. And we all lived to laugh at the story of me running from the tractor on fire.
Oh, no. I couldn't imagine.
Well, first you think of you got to protect yourself.
Yeah.
And then you worry about the equipment.
Oh, definitely. Everyone around is safe first.
Man, I'm actually gonna have to clean. I'm done with my project. Usually I languish with my project all night and use it as an excuse to not do a couple things.
Well, you're doing
So are
good.
we gonna get a short tonight?
You might.
It's like we're not getting out of this one.
No, don't look like it.
No Jankos.
Yo, do you want to hear it? Okay.
Oh no, you
You want
understand
to hear
English.
my song? You want to hear my song in the heart of, sung in the key of Copacabana?
Please do.
Yo no entiende.
You understand me.
Lo siento,
I don't know what you're saying.
mi mamá.
You're gonna no Jankos. No.
Yo
Too long.
no entiende.
But you know what? The snakeskin boots would look great in it with a pair of jeans. Black jeans. Where are your black jeans?
Maybe. It zooms in on me. It just is. Ooh. How do you feel, William? I don't know. I don't
Sherry,
know.
hold on a minute. I'll get you the beginning parts 1 through 3 or either 1 through 4 we've got written. Hold on a minute. I got to go to Google Drive and get it.
I just got a flashback of like Megamind.
Megamind. Oh, do you know that I just watched that for the first time over Thanksgiving with my sister.
Oh my God, are you kidding
I have
me?
never seen Megamind until I went to her house.
It's so good. Revenge. Tomato, 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 tomato.
Yeah. I felt like she goes, there's like 4 of these out. And I'm like, oh. I go, you know, I don't watch movies.
He's so rotten funny.
Yeah.
Anyways, I just got a flashback when I saw William. I looked up.
Now I'm gonna think that when I see him.
I got it, messed it up for you, huh? So cute.
I got my monthly edition of Scientific American, The Quantum Revolution. Can the next big thing in computing live up to the hype? A new race to the moon. Lost roads of the Roman Empire. The scariest problem in math. I don't want to show my address.
What's the scariest problem in math?
I have to get there, but I don't want to show my address. Hold on, I gotta read it.
Okay. I was like, I want to do that one.
Yeah, the
Math
quantum
nerd it up.
revolution. Well, computers based on quantum physics change the world. Quantum computing, lost roads. I want to see the lost roads of the Roman Empire. Scariest problem in math. The most important unsolved mystery in mathematics is nearly 170 years old. There's a $100 million reward for its solution.
Oh, I'm not smart enough for that.
How's it going? Awesome. I'm gonna let my people eat first before I go and finish all the ribs.
Okay, I've sent you parts 1, 2, and 3. We still got to write number 4. I'm pretty sure of it.
Also, like
Let me make sure.
monster
I
horror
don't think
killer.
we've written part 4 yet, which is what we're doing now, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, the border.
Yeah.
And so you just need to know, like, I mean, you have options. You could make a little, you could even make the like a stripe in between. Because it's not going to affect how many piano keys you have.
Yeah, so that's the only part we don't have written is the piano key. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay.
18. I need 5 more. 18. Okay.
But by the time you get to that point, Sherry, we'll probably have a written part of it. Because I just need to pass it off to Andrea. Give her the math.
oh,
Yeah.
cool.
She's the one been editing the pattern.
Oh, cool.
And now, the pattern's going to have Jess's name on it, Shauna's name on it, Andrea's name on it. These are all the people who contributed to the math and editing of this pattern.
No, you can just show my sample quilt.
Okay.
I don't want
Well, make sure
any.
you get a good picture of it so that we can give it to Andrea to put in the pattern.
Yeah, I don't. No recognition.
Oh,
But
you're,
you can.
you're
Help.
humbled today.
You help.
You're mean.
What?
I'm just playing with you.
You should take credit if Katie wants to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't do this by myself. I mean, it came out of my head, but the math and stuff came from all of y'all.
I really want EQ8. I gotta save up
I
money
need
for
Q8,
that.
but I need someone to teach me how to use the darn thing.
Eventually, I'll get it.
Save some pennies, because that's what I did when I bought it.
Yeah. No.
John says, I like lost Roman roads. Love hearing about hoes. I found one as a kid. Oh.
I know, Ollie. I can't wait to read that article. I like reading about places I've actually been and they find or like when they find a new fresco or something in a McDonald's bathroom underneath somewhere. I love it. Especially anytime they're renovating like Italy or something, they'll find like this huge mosaic behind a building somewhere.
I know,
Oh, I know. That's so cool.
a forgotten piece of something.
Mm-hmm. Forgotten history.
And I was reading how they have figured out that when the sun was finding out its place in the universe, it wasn't alone. Jupiter and other planets helped form our solar system, but people used to think that our sun was slowly traveling by itself, and it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
So that means Jupiter is way older than we think it is. Like 4.2 billion years more older than we think it is.
I think about that. And then also it's fun. We talk about the solar system in fourth grade a little bit. Not it's just the appearance of like how they rotate in the sky and where the earth is and everything like that. But anywho, so we'll walk it out. Like there's like a conversion chart where you can walk, and then I'll leave a group of kids. I was like, okay, you're on Venus. All right, you're on Mercury. And like we'll walk all the way down to Neptune, and they just can't believe how far away it really is.
Do you guys still have that dome that travels around?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I
The
love that thing.
planetarium can still come to your school.
Yeah.
I think that is very cool.
I
I've
thought
been to a
about
planetarium.
doing that one year.
When I was a kid, the school, I think it was down at, I'm almost sure it was in Orlando. I'm not not positive, but I'm for sure, I think. And our school did a field trip to the planetarium, and that was the coolest thing ever.
I took astronomy class in the university just because I wanted to go to the planetarium.
And I've also been to Cape Canaveral and saw the big hangar for where the space shuttle was at. And yeah, that was really cool. I was in the 5th grade when we went to do that.
Oh, nice.
Because they had the space shuttle called Enterprise in there.
Oh, yeah.
I not believe the size of that thing.
All
It
this.
made us look like little stick people, you know?
I've seen all the space shuttles that were built after Challenger in person.
9,
Because my pops worked on what they called the relaunch program.
11,
And I did not secure this.
15,
Okay. Oh, I went one too many, didn't I? Yep.
16.
Oh. 1, 2.
Too many?
I think I miscounted. Okay.
Did you
Yep.
do
I
Lindsay?
missed. So it's so yeah. So not 23, you need 22 across.
So it's 22 across and 28 down.
And 28 down, which gives you 100 piano keys.
I
Yep.
think I'm going to have enough of this without even chopping on the layer cakes pieces. I'll just use, what's left over first. You know what I mean? That was already cut on. Although I want some more of this turquoise.
There we go. You want to see it across the top, Katie?
Yes,
There
let
it
me
is.
highlight so we can all see it together.
Oh, strings galore.
Wow,
I
it
need to
looks
make an
good.
apron.
It looks good.
Oh.
That's amazing.
Yep, and all you got to do is get the other two sides. You're going to have this together before I finish.
It'll be together before I go to sleep tonight.
That's what I'm
But
saying. It depends
question,
on
what do you want here?
live.
Yes, it's
What
a
do you
sprinter.
What do you want in the corners though?
The 4-patch.
Okay, just a normal 4-patch.
The 4-patch, yeah.
Oh look, I just happen to have one right here.
And I had
Amazing.
extras myself, so yeah.
Oh, there's 4 of them that I didn't even chop up. Oh, this is beautiful.
Oh, yay. See, there you go.
Look
And
at
then all
you.
we have to do after that is put a solid border to lock in all those stitches.
Yeah. Okay.
I love it, Jess.
Oh,
Beautiful.
it looks
Looks
so good,
good.
y'all.
Muy bueno,
Katie,
muy
you're
bueno.
amazing.
Um,
Okay.
This is awesome. That's why I said
Oh.
this is very beginner friendly.
It is. It is. It's a nice quilt to do.
Yep. Simple, not too much. I mean, it's not a fancy quilt, but the
No.
idea is just to work on just sewing. And the other thing is the reason I did the blocks, sewed them in the way I did it, with the half block being on each row, it was so people didn't have to worry about lining up too many stitches. We still had some we had to line up, but not a lot. Now with that piano key, I bet we're going to have to line up some.
So a little,
A little bit, but not a lot.
every intersection
Yeah.
every intersection.
Yep.
So, are you thinking about like a 3-inch border of?
Yeah, I wouldn't go
around?
any bigger than that
Any
because
bigger than that?
yeah, because the piano key is 4.5. So I
Correct.
think we should make it smaller than that 4.5.
Okay.
So 3-inch or 3 3/4. I mean 2 3/4. I don't know.
Well,
3-inch.
if
3
it's
inch would
3
work.
inch, it'll be
2.5 finished.
It'll be 2.5 finished,
Is
and
that
that
wide
would be
enough? Is that wide enough for binding?
yeah,
Because
because
then
binding only takes like
quarter.
when you wrap it over, it's between like a quarter, like around a quarter. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, so it'll end up being a narrow. Before it's over with, it'll be narrow, but it'll look good to me because
Right.
it'll stop the color, and then whatever you choose for the binding can be framing the whole thing.
Okay. All right. All right. The SOS room is calling me. I'll be back.
Okay, and I'm
I
on
drank a lot of
spotlight.
stuff today.
Mary says, "Have a great evening, everyone." Yeah, I was wondering what Lynn was asking too.
Lynn, if you're still there, I'm looking at the chat. So if you would like to ask me again, I would have more than happy to answer your question. You have 5 seconds. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, goodness.
I was just joking.
He's
Out the way.
quick-witted. That's funny.
And now. No.
Isn't there like a delay anyways?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
it's
is.
a 30-second delay. Yeah.
Guess I could look back through the chat, but that's hard to find it sometimes.
Yeah,
Right.
the chat's been booming.
Sherry wants Katie to send her the directions for this quilt.
Yep, I done that.
Oh, okay.
It's been done.
The only comment I see is, oh, it's a window, super bright. No, it's just a piece of glass. Well, it was a window, but it's a,
It's a framed piece of glass that
yeah,
was a
thank
window.
you. It's a storm window. It, I think it must look brighter than it. Well, I do have 3 lights on behind the glass.
Yep, that's
So,
probably why it looks so bright.
right. And a lot of this fabric is really light in color, so I think she must have left.
She might have.
Basically made your own light
Slips through the
box.
cracks.
Yeah, I made my own light box. Yeah. Yeah, I really wanted one of those from Caterpillar, I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, I was looking at them. They had a big sale for Memorial Day. And they were like $20 off. And then there was another 15% off with a promo code. And,
Wow.
but it was still pretty expensive. I'm like, I think I'll wait until they're like half off.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because I want the big one. If I'm going to get one, I want the big one. The little ones wouldn't do me much good. Yeah, they're pretty expensive. They're like 300 and something, but you can cut on them. And then if you get the glass overlay, you can iron.
Fancy, fancy.
Yeah, but I would still have to have it standing up at an angle like I'm doing right now.
Yeah, for what
So
you're doing, yeah, definitely.
I have no money in my setup right now because the window came out of the bedroom and the lights I already had. So
That's perfect. I love that.
yeah.
Lainey says, love watching you guys. Just love watching you guys. Thank
So it's
you.
kind of use what you got kind of thing,
Yep.
Amen.
Yeah. You improvise.
Amen.
Yeah, it works. I do wish I had a art. Is it a
Easel.
It's a architect table.
Mhm.
Oh,
Tech,
Oh, I
yeah.
know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
used to have one when I
I
was in
used to have
Florida.
one.
That's what Emily Taylor of the Collage Quilter, that's what she has,
Yeah.
and that would be perfect. But I would still, okay, if I had one of those, then I would have Brandon help me, because he's the carpenter. And I would put like a lip all the way around it And then my glass, I could, you know, set it on there, but I could still slide my light underneath there. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I could tip that table any way I needed it to be.
Yep.
Mm.
And it needs to have a little crank thing on it so I could make it go up or down. I'm thinking what I need here. I bet you, I wonder if I could find one of those on Marketplace.
Might. You might could find it. Maybe.
Because the setup I have now, I'm always kind of looking up too much. And that's what's killing my neck and shoulder, you know. So. Ooh, I could have got a nice cast iron base one. I had no room at the time. Oh, wow. I bet that one was very old, possibly like an antique. That would have been cool, except for I don't think I could have packed it up the stairs.
Yeah, but it was heavy.
I'm gonna take off because I gotta go eat something.
Thank you for hanging out with me, William.
Well, thank you for letting me hang out. I will see all of you guys later.
Yep, we'll be seeing you tomorrow with bells on our
It
toes.
was good seeing everybody. I hope I see everyone tomorrow. Have a good night.
All right.
Thank you,
Have a good
William.
night.
Buenas
Oh.
noches.
That goes. Buenos noches. That means good night. You know what I just realized, Jess? I still got to cut these 4.5 inches long. They were still sitting at 5 inch.
Oh,
I forgot all about that. It's like, oops, now I got to go back through here and recut them all to 4.5. But that won't take that long.
yeah. It won't.
Nope, not at all. It'll be all right. At least now I know what I need to do. Then I'll see what you're doing. Then I gotta go in my craft room drawer, chest of drawers, and see what kind of yardage I have that I can use for the border and for binding.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm going to use that navy for the border
I
or
think
the
it's gonna
bind
look good.
and the
Yeah,
binding.
yep, it'll look good.
Yeah.
That dark navy or black?
It's navy.
Okay, it looks black from here. So as soon as you said navy, I had to take a double take.
Yeah, our cameras can't seem to differentiate between what is black and what is dark blue.
Hmm.
Definitely looks black from here.
Yeah, I'm really into navy, like dark backgrounds right now.
You're into all the America's 250th, right?
What was that? Sorry.
America's red, white, and blue 250th.
Oh, yeah, that's part of, yeah.
That what sparked all that.
No, it was Tasha's quilt last year that that's still in the long arm. She did her crossings petal pattern and she did a white background. And I said, I'm not going to go buy anything, but I had a ton of black for some weird reason. I don't know. But I have made some white and black quilts lately for someone. And so
Excuse me.
I just started cutting it with the black, and I think it turned out great because I had autumn colors in it. And then it was just, I haven't looked back.
You like
So,
them dark.
I like it dark. You're right.
I didn't know that I was going to enjoy doing the dark black background like what I'm doing with Alice's Wonderland, and then these blocks are coming together, and it's like, oh my God. Why have I not tried to do a darker background at least once, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's amazing the way it makes these batiks stand out.
Yeah. It's pretty, the quilt that you're working on with Sherry.
Thank
It really
you.
is.
I think it's definitely going to be my number 3 masterpiece. The other masterpiece still hasn't even been sewn together. The blocks haven't even been sewn together yet. My 1000 block, I kind of hit the road block.
Yeah.
When I get back from my trip, I think I'm going to unroad block myself.
I'm gonna
That's fun.
I'm gonna start a challenge with that 1000 block quilt book.
That book
Details to
is a lot
come.
of fun. Yeah. Yeah, you know. I was thinking about I don't know what you think about this. Is taking picking like since they're 12 and a half, most of them is 12 and a half inch blocks.
Yeah.
There's a couple that's you know, a little bit below that, but it's probably because of something I did. Is pull 12 or either do 4x5 or 4x6, which would be 30 of the paper piecing blocks. Just pull so many of those blocks out of there and make one of each block to make a really beautiful quilt, because some of those blocks, oh my God, Jess.
Yeah.
They're like, I am like feeling it about those blocks.
They're cute. There are some blocks that I want to try, but I have to get a printer.
Well, there's always one of us that can send you printed out stuff.
No. I'll eventually get a printer, and then I can.
By the way, there is a way around that for your situation. You should don't you have a Home Depot? Not Home Depot. Let me try that again. An Office Depot. Either an Office Depot or Office Max in your area?
Probably. Yeah.
Did you know that you can take a thumb drive with a PDF file on it and they can print those?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because not everybody can afford to buy printers. I took and printed. I wanted to use their big scanner printer to scan out the New York Beauty paper without cutting the paper, because I didn't want to cut the paper up. And they have a big, huge printer that'll print architect size paper. And at first I thought they weren't going to do it, and then they looked at the book and was like, oh, we can do this because we can see the copyright where it was at, because they wanted to make sure they weren't breaking some copyright rule.
Yeah.
You know, because some books will say you cannot print this for any use other than for personal use. How's everybody doing in the channel? Let me see here. John says, I could have got a nice cast iron base one. I had, oh, you already read that one. Okay. Then he says something about pianos. Wait, you never know. There's a guy giving away Stairway or Steinway and Son pianos here locally. What? Oh. And then he says, never know what is out there unless you look. And then Lainey says, am I a little late? I thought you were going on vacation, honey. I thought you were going on. Yeah, I don't go on vacation until June the 21st. So you're not late. It is getting closer, though. That's getting closer and closer. And Katie's getting rather about it, too. Nikolai's already preparing himself for the chaos that's going to ensue. But he should be proud of me. I got everything pretty much lined up, I think.
Oh, good.
Got the hotel room lined up, got the Airbnbs all set up, and he got this set up with his dad so that we don't have to worry about staying in Airbnb in Sycamore. So I'm just super happy about that. I have cash set aside to pay for my quilting. Which reminds me, I need to email her and ask her a couple questions.
Katie, I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight.
Okay, sweetie.
I will talk to you guys later.
Take
Give
care
me
of
a call.
yourself.
Give me a call.
Okay.
Just kidding. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm going to go.
Okay, hon. See you
Good night.
later.
Bye-bye. Bye, Jess.
Bye.
And bye, Teresa.
Bye.
Teresa's still here? She left. Okay. Bye, guys.
Teresa left.
I
She's
don't
not
see
on.
her on my screen.
She must have
She
lost
left.
power.
Hmm.
Okay,
Wow.
boo. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
All right. See, check your email for tomorrow, okay?
10-4. Bye.
Unless I already sent the emails out. I don't remember if I did or not.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Yeah. How much longer are we going for, Katie?
Oh, let me see what time it is because I'm getting tired.
It's 8:15 my time.
Have you eaten?
Nope.
Do you want to get off?
Soon, yes, please. But yeah, I'm going to be getting
I
off
have to
soon.
be more specific than that, woman.
Yeah, I'm going to get off soon to eat.
Just
Yeah.
let me know when you're ready and we will knock off completely. I notice I'm starting to burn out a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's only because I need to get up and walk around a bit.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and do it.
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you, Jess, for being here with me, too.
Yeah.
Remember, you guys, to live, laugh, love, and dream. And what do you do with all that? You make something beautiful, or you go do something beautiful for someone else, because you never know. It might change your whole world. Also, don't forget, tomorrow night is Socialites 3, Box 13 and 14 with Shonda. So join us for that. And then Saturday will be triple play again. And I am excited and stoked because we're going to have another great time for the weekend. So see everyone later. See you tomorrow on the next live. Good night, everyone. Where's my mouth? Oh, there you are. Hold on a second. All right.